What's going on? What's good? Appreciate all y'all for coming through. And today I got to get on this bullshit ass Me Too movement because now they're trying to come from for the Chicago homies. So we about to go in today. So before I get into that though, I want to appreciate all of you guys for coming through. What's good? Rise and grind. Good morning, everybody. Let's get to it. All right. So all my people in here, make sure you hit the like button as usual. And then we're going to get it cracking. Also, all herb purchase a few days. Today, all of them are going out. Okay. So all herb order going out today from the past 4 or 5 days, weekend included. Everything's going out today after this live stream. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna get into it. And I can't even start because you niggas showing love already. God damn, let me holler at y'all real quick. Shout out to Denny Morrison. What's going on? He said, don't have time to watch, but I know it's gonna be lit. Awesome beat. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. I know y'all love the instrumentals, so I keep playing them. Got some new ones coming too, man. Thanks a lot, brother. Um, oh yeah, and it's definitely gonna be lit. Hold on, somebody said I'm Borgin. Hold on, let me know if the Borgin. Let me see. Somebody said I'm Borgin. Let me know if I'm still Borgin, y'all. Let's do the sound check real quick. Let me know if I'm Borgin. Let me know, because if I am, I will take it to the phone. All right, let me know. Let me know, y'all. How we doing? Let me know if I'm still Borgin. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Still going? I'm good now. Okay. If I'm Borg again, guys, I will switch devices. Don't worry about it. So let me know if I'm Borg. Switch devices. $5 to start this thing off. And then shout out to Daniel Myrie. He said, when a dude's going to learn to stop putting their trust in these females, Ramil, they don't realize that these females would do anything to get ahead, even if it's ruining your. Okay, and that is so. All right, they say we Borgin. Let me get on the phone, man. I ain't finna play with it. I ain't about to play with it. What's going on? Let me know now, guys. I know we're gonna be clear now, so now we're just gonna go. We're gonna do it from the. Testing. All right, man. Look, I don't know what's going. I don't know. They don't want me to give y'all this. They don't want me to give this work today, man. They try not to let me give y'all these works today, man. They don't want me to give out the work, man. But it's too late, man, because we're gonna have to get this thing moving, dog. They don't want the work to get out here, but it can't stop it. You can't stop it, man. So anyway, man, we're gonna get into it today. We're going to talk about Common, my fellow Chicago brother, being accused of some bullshit. Okay, being accused of some BS by a nobody. And since this is happening, we're gonna break this shit down today. I'm gonna let you guys know once again why, as a man, it's best to be in solitude, worry about your money, worry about your resources, and say fuck these hoes, because they can come back from 20 years and say some BS. And once again, I'm not really worried about the female. I'm worried about the reaction. Niggas actually believing this shit. Niggas actually thinking that this is true. So before I get into it, I want to talk about some patterns that I notice when it comes to this Me Too movement before I keep it moving. I want to talk about some patterns that I always notice. First off, how come with all these Me Too movements, why is it always some D-list or F-list female person making these accusations from years ago? I noticed that pattern. It's always some. Where are the A-list Me Too accusers? I'm not saying they don't exist, but if we do a chart or a study or something, why are most of these women who make these claims past, like, why are they past their prime? Why is it always some sort of female who had a one-hit wonder? It's always some female who fell off. Why is it always these types that are making these claims? It's funny. So shout out to somebody in the chat. Facts. They are rarely attractive. And to prove that with this situation, Common is being accused of sexual assault by some singer named Jaguar Wright, as I have pulled up on the screen. Man, who the fuck is Jaguar Wright? Who is this? Let me look at her. Let me look at this bio real quick. Let me look at this career. Who the fuck is this? Wright was brought to the attention of hip hop group The Roots 2001. She went on tour with them. She later appeared as a backup singer for Jay-Z. Okay, what songs? Okay, what songs was this bitch? Look how short this bitch bio is. Hold up. I mean, look how short this female's biography is. Discography. What the fuck is this? 2 albums? 2 singles? Who is this? Hey, you ain't came out with an album since 2005? You ain't came out with a single since 2005? Who the fuck is this? And every time we go look into these females of who they are when they're making these accusations, it's always some fucking nobody. Divorcing Neo to marry Soul. What the number 53 on the charts? What? I think she was one of, like, I heard, like, and also I heard that she was the singer for the Jay-Z song Cry. Who remembers song Cry? You know, so she was one of those singers who, you know those songs, those classic rap songs with that one hook, with that one singer you never hear from again. Those classic songs with the hook, that one singer pop up, you'll never hear from her again. Y'all know what I'm talking about, them hits. That's who this is. This is one of those singers who just so happened to, she was in the studio at the right time. Jay-Z needed a hook. Damn, man, I need a hook, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? This bitch just so happened to be in the studio. Yeah, go ahead and hop on this. Need this. You one of those just so happen to be motherfuckers. And this is the same pattern with every single bitch making these claims. This is their claim to fame, their retirement plan, trying to hop back in the fold. Every fucking time. Why don't you put in the work, man? So like I said, as we can see from the discography, this is a nobody. Just like all these Me Too accusers, they are nobodies. Not only that, okay. Not only is she a nobody, there's another pattern I seem to notice when we're going into this Me Too thing. There's another pattern. It always seems to happen. The accusations always seem to pop up when there's something, or when there's a drastic change happening in the man's life. And in this situation, we had the fact that Common has now put out the news that he is dating a superstar, because Tiffany Haddish, she is a superstar, despite what we think, because that bitch is not funny to me. Tiffany Haddish is not funny to me. I've listened to her shit. I've watched it with a couple of hoes. That she's not funny. But that point aside, Common's now dating her. The news comes out, just like with these other situations, like Brett Kavanaugh, the judge for the Supreme Court. A lot of times, these Me Too allegations seem to always come up when the man is encountering another milestone in their life. So these are the two patterns that I noticed. One, these are nobodies, C-listers, D-listers, but L-listers, K-listers, what the fuck? And then also they're always doing it on top of when the man is making advancements. This is a good look for Common if he's dating Tiffany Haddish, because, I mean, the music ain't really hitting. He's in Hollywood now, so okay, cool. So we got that understood. So, and then there's something else that makes this even worse. Something else that makes this even worse. What these females are willing to do anything And before I say that, before I give you what makes this even worse, let me read this super chat. Shout out to Daniel. What's up? He said, the more attention dudes give these females, the more power you give them, gentlemen. They are plants. We are the sunlight. If we do not give them our sunlight, aka our attention, then we will always be ahead. Shout out to you, Daniel Murray, dropping them gems, brother. Facts. Straight facts. So anyway, let me tell you what makes this even worse. Let me tell you what makes this even worse. She is making these allegations and making all of these claims at a time when she's using. Okay, so here's what happened recently. One of the founders of the Roots has passed away. And she was making all these claims how people are not giving him his just due. All the artists from Philadelphia not giving his just due. Okay, cool. You want to rant about that? Okay, cool. They're not showing the hometown brother love. I understand that. But why are you going to use that, the death of a fellow Philly brother, to propel your personal issues? So you're going to use the death of Malik from the Roots, the co-founder of the Roots, and try to tie it in with some bullshit? You're going to use the death of a brother to try to get people to notice your bullshit? Y'all not showing love. So let me also bring up the fact that we was also back then, and Common did this. What does one have to do with the other? Why are you trying to use that as bait for this? I'll tell you why. Because once again, we have another nobody motherfucker trying to revive something, and I'm gonna tell you what this is really about, because we're going to play the video too. We're going to play the video too, and I'm gonna tell you what this is really about. So once again, as we can see from the discography, this bitch had 2 albums, 2 singles, top chart at 106. You only made 106 on the R&B charts. I can understand that you chart to 106 on the regular charts, because that's everybody. But in your category, nigga, you're 106 out the current trending in 2002. Where wasn't even that much music coming out like today? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is crazy to me. I'm getting sick of these lying ass hoes. And what makes it even more sick is that motherfuckers on Twitter, motherfuckers is believing this bitch. Motherfuckers is talking about, oh, Common did this. Common didn't do anything. You gonna tell me Common is out here raping hoes? Conscious African Common? Electric Circus Common? What? B Common? African Neo Soul Common? I Love My Queens Common? Erica Badu pussy worshiping Common? Is out here taking hoes? Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Stop it. The motherfucker, you like water, like chocolate, Common? Like water, like chocolate, Commons out. Make it make sense, man. I'm getting sick of these lying assholes and the shine that they're getting for trying to ruin men's lives. The shit is getting old. No evidence. No police reports. No nothing. It's getting old. Let that man live. Just because he stayed relevant and you didn't, don't mean you got to bring him back down. So let me get to this video real quick. Let me pull up this video of this dumb bitch lying with no evidence on this successful man. And we're gonna analyze this video, man. Let me pull this shit up real quick, man. Cause this shit is just blowing me. All right, man. Let me pull this thing up. And I'm gonna tell you what this is really about. I'm gonna show you the video of what this is really about. Okay. But anyway, let's pull this up, man. We're gonna see what this hoe really said out of her mouth how she said allegedly Common did this. So let me pull this up. My bad, my bad. God damn. Anyway, let me pull this thing up, man. We can. Here we go. Let's go. God damn. What the fuck? Hold up, y'all.
I'm a rape survivor. I know how to.
Here we go. Let's see what she said about Common and see this BS, and we're gonna break this BS down.
Goddamn Common. Next thing I know, we go to bed. He like, oh, come on, Jack. No, I'm tired, nigga. I was on the stage all night. I want to lay down. I'm gonna lay down in the bed. I lay down with my clothes on. You know what I mean? I'm a rape survivor. I know how to buy myself a little time. You know what I mean? Just in case a nigga try to get out of hand, you gotta pull my pants down. By the time you get my pants down, I promise you I'm hooking off in your jaw. That's how I.
Hold up, ho. Hold up. So but you know what? Let's play the whole thing before I go in on this stupid asshole. Come, hold up.
That's how I grew up. The next thing I wake up this morning, I feel something poking in my face and shit, right? And it's just poking in my face, and I'm what the fuck? And I'm like, and I open my mouth, this nigga trying to stick his dick in my mouth while I'm asleep. Lonnie fucking Lynn, Rashid, Common, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. That's why I stopped fucking with him. Because nigga.
Here we go again. I'm sick of you lying, stupid bitches. So first of all, you said he tried to fuck you at night, right? You said, no, I'm tired. You went to sleep with your clothes on. First of all, why did you stay the night with a nigga that you allegedly didn't want to fuck with? That's first off. So you woke up in the morning, you spent the night with the nigga, first off, that you did not want to fuck. And then on top of that, in the morning you say he tried to make you suck his dick. You said no. Why is this just now coming out then? And on top of that, let me show you guys something else, some more bullshit. Does this look like, y'all let me know, maybe I'm tweaking. Does this look like somebody who is what's this look like to y'all? Look at this picture, man. What's this look like to, I mean, does this picture look like somebody who, do they look like they are I don't know when this picture was taken, but does this look like somebody, who are raping each other? I mean, somebody who a man is going to rape her, but you over here kissing him and loving on him. See, I don't understand. This doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, let's finish the video. Before I jump too far, my bad, y'all. Let's finish the video. I can't show the video. That's why I'm stopping the screen share, because I don't want to get flagged. But we can definitely look at the audio.
You won't do around here with all these public relations. Stop fucking with them. Because nigga, if you gonna try to stick your dick in my mouth while I'm asleep, there ain't nothing you won't do. I don't even know why he running around here, parading around here with all these public relationships that don't never seem to last. When the last time he actually had a real bitch?
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, let me play that again, man. Let's see what this really about. Let me play that one more time.
I don't even know why he running around here, parading around here with all these public relationships that don't never seem to last. When the last time he actually had a real bitch?
Hold up, why are you worried about when the last time he had a real bitch? Nigga, I thought he tried to rape you. What the fuck you worried about the bitches that he with when the last time he had a real bitch? Parading around with all these public relationships. Why are you worried about that? If he tried to sexually assault you, why does his relationships and worrying about when he had a real bitch matter? See, what this is really about is the fact that he stayed relevant and you didn't. And then also it's about the money, but we're going to get to that video later. This bitch who's ugly, who fell off, looks like a lesbian, new age feminist type, one of them types. She just shaved off her hair, became masculine as hell. You can hear her tone. You see, because I went back and I actually listened to a couple of her songs. I look back and listen to a couple of her songs. The shit was actually pretty decent, and you weren't as fucking masculine. But now we got you coming back with this BS and worried about his relationships. But why are you worried about the relationship of your so-called quote unquote rapist? When the last time he had a real bitch? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like you mad that he not with you. Worrying about when the last time he had a real bitch. Bitch, you should be at the police station. You should be doing other shit. No, what happened was he was fucking you back in the time when that backpack era was popping. You was giving him the pussy. You mad that he moved on? He parading around with all these public relationships. Yeah, Erica Badu. The other bitches, I don't know the other bitches, but he had a couple. What you mad for? Let's continue, man. It's a short video, almost over. You telling on yourself, bitch.
With Serena, that didn't work out. You was with whoever and whoever. You always got, whoever's hot dating you, but the shit don't last long. He ain't been right since fucking Lauryn Hill left him anyway.
Okay, so he ain't been right since Lauryn Hill left him, but bitch, what are you? You over here, you know his whole life story. Yeah, Serena Williams, he had her. So once again, these females, they hated that a man can continue to move on, and as he gets older, still be in his tip-top shape. He can still pull high-value women. When I'm just talking economically wise, not anything else. Like Tiffany Haddish, I'm talking about money-wise. So he's still able to branch off. A man can still get out into the world and still do him. Common has been getting with some wealthy females. Serena, Erica, Tiffany Haddish. He's a female, and she's in the black community, despite what we think, because I don't think any of them look good. But those are symbols in the black community. Those are symbols. And the fact that he's able to pull them, and she's just hasn't been able to do nothing in her career besides come out with 2 albums, and just so happened to be in the studio when Jay-Z needed song Cry. And you want to be mad? And on top of that, this is your alleged rapist. Why are you worried about his relationships? Last time he had a real bitch. You know what I think? You know what I know right now? Common can call this bitch up right now and say, "Hey, let me get some of that pussy." Man, she would crawl on the floor so hard. I can see it right now. These hoes telling themselves, man. It's almost over. Let me get through this last 30 seconds.
Then he got with Erica after I fucking spurned him. He hated my ex-husband for I don't know how long.
Whoa, then he got with Erica after I spurned him, after I played him. See, this is what it's really about. She has to be the one who played him first before he went and got on with the celebrity. She got to make it known that, oh, I had him first. Us on top of trying to disparage this nigga's name. I can't believe this shit. Wow, okay, let's go.
No matter where we bumped into each other, he wouldn't even look my ex-husband in the face. He would talk to everybody totally real bitch shit. Let's keep it a beating. Real bitch shit.
This is piping hot, girl.
With Erica, and then Erica was jealous as fucking me. That song Booty on that second album.
Erica was jealous of me. What? Erica Badu, multi-platinum, R&B classic artist. How many classic albums, how many classic songs, despite the fact that I disagree with her antics? We're talking about the music. Millionaire. How many chart-topping singles? She was jealous of you, huh? Man, y'all make this shit make sense, man. Man, I can't believe this shit. Bitch, shut your stupid ass up, man. Let me get to this last couple seconds.
That shit was about me. She made that shit up at Black Lily in New York. That your booty may be bigger, but I sure can still your nigga, but I don't want him. Bitch, you can't.
So that song's about you, huh? Man, bruh. If you don't get your delusional, dumb ass, goofy ass out of here, man, you need to goddamn, what you need to do is you need to You need to go see a psychiatrist. That's what you need to do because you are fucking delusional, just like all these other hoes who think they got raped when really they was fucking the nigga that they thought was gonna keep them on and put them on. But here's the thing: with all these females who like to go fuck the guys in power because they believe that it's going to lead to a better career. To all the females, what they gotta understand is that there's no amount of dick sucking that can take you to the next level. It's either you have the talent, the skills, the work ethic. That's what takes you to the next level. But women do not have a concept of hard work. See, the women who did make it and did suck dick to get to the top, they understood that that was only part of the equation. I got to still work hard. I got to still have consistency. Yeah, I'm going to use my pussy in my mouth to fuck this executive, but I'm going to just understand that once I get there, I have to keep pushing. That's the difference between these hoes and some of these older retirement hoes trying to get back to it. You know what I mean? Now, I want to see what this is really about. So there's another video that I want to play a little bit of that she's been going on a rant lately. Let's see what this is really about. Let's see what this is really about. Here's this other video. This is crazy to me.
In the process, that's perfectly fine. Talib Kweli, you got some questions to answer too. Common, you got some questions to answer too. Jill Scott, you got some questions to answer too. All of this supposed to be Philly love? All this supposed to be Philly love? I don't see nobody posting for Malik. I don't see nobody posting for history. Rozelle, you know it to be true. You know it to be true. You know those niggas underpaid us. Oh, they paid the famous people that they thought was going to blow them up to come. They paid them good money. But when it came to crew got underpaid. Always, you got underpaid, Rozelle.
Oh, there we go. There we have it. Now we see what this is about. Bitch, you're broke. Just like with all these other Me Too situations, bitch, you are broke. That's what the shit is about. We were underpaid. No, bitch, you were paid your worth, and you didn't capitalize off the shine you had. See, when you miss opportunities, don't mean you can come back later on and try to complain about your lack of acumen. This is what happens. You missed the boat. You're telling on yourself. Oh, we were underpaid back then. Common, Talib Kweli, they only wanted to pay the artists who they thought was going to get famous. Bitch. I'm going to pay the people who's going to give me the biggest return on my investment. Yes. You stupid fuck. You don't deserve it just because you goddamn and I want y'all to see this. Look at this bitch. I'm not gonna play the video, but we can look at the picture though. Classic Me Too, classic Me Too profile. Post wall, shaved up all her head, going off, don't know what the fuck she's talking about, and can't get a man, and career's over with. This is the classic Me Too profile. It's just crazy. Let me get how to get these super chats. I appreciate y'all for real coming through today. There's a couple of y'all. Let me read these joints real quick, man. Damn, man, y'all done. It's so lit in here. Y'all done. I gotta go to the hold on. I gotta pull up YouTube real quick. Get these super chats out the way. But as you can clearly see, man, this is the classic playbook. These bitches, y'all better stop believing these hoes. Believe no hoes. They're broke. She just told on herself it's for the money. She was quote unquote underpaid. She's spending a night with niggas who allegedly raped her and then having photos of her kissing on them. All right, so real quick, let's catch up on these super chats real quick. Shout out to TTT Kill. He says, shout out Ramiro, get them likes up. That's facts. Get them likes up, man. Shout out to Morgan Freeman. What's up? He said, let's be honest. Common built his career off putting black women on a pedestal. He believes the black woman is God, and this is usually the end result. Shout out to Morgan. That's a good point, Morgan. Shout out to Morgan. That's a good point. You still get caught up too. You still get caught up to you black woman is God, stupid ass niggas. The black woman is God, the black woman is this, she's everything. And they still gonna do this fuck shit to you, nigga. That's why I'm the fuck boy. This is why I am the fuck boy. I don't care because the fuck boy usually don't gotta deal with stupid shit like this. The fuck boy gets all the benefits. I get all the benefits of these hoes without the BS because they're not expecting shit from me. See, when you walk around talking about the black woman is God and all that other shit, now they expect shit from you. And when you don't ante up, they're going to feel offended. And they're going to look at you like you played them. And they're going to want revenge. But a nigga like me, the pump and dump, and I'm not saying I'm immune to any of this, but I'm just saying the pump and dump, does she know the deal? So you set yourself up for a position for them to expect more and to want more and then you got to keep performing. And when you don't, years later it can come back around. Shout out to Nash, man, with the $4.99 super chat. He says, sounds like a scorned woman to me. It is a scorned woman. It's a scorned woman. You know, it's a scorn. This is a scorned ass bitch. And you know what? This is what we're gonna have to start doing. But of course, in this sector of YouTube, we are 5 to 10 years ahead of the game. Somebody sent me this on Patreon, and it was like, I thought this was dying down. No, this movement won't be dying down for another 5 to 10 years. It will die down, but we are ahead of the game. Because if you look at these comment sections, people are like, let's cancel Common. What? Cancel Tiffany Haddish, cancel cancel Common. Everybody talking about I believe her. What? This is the world we live in, dog. We still live in blue pill world, y'all. People are believing this crazy, bald-headed, post-wall bitch, despite the fact that she's talking about how she was underpaid, despite the fact that she's worrying about Common's current relationships, they are still believing her. But we can tell that we can see through the blurry lines. We can see through it, but can everybody else see through it? So here's the thing, man. We got to stop believing these hoes. You niggas out here, look, I don't believe any bitch when it comes to this Me Too. I got to see the exact footage. I can't believe no hoe talking about I was sexually assaulted. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I don't believe that a man is going forcing by physical force in America in 2020. I'm not saying it never happens. But goddamn, I know it don't happen like that. I know it don't happen like that. I'm sorry. I don't believe these hoes. They can have it. I got to see the actual evidence from beginning to end, and then I got to see to make sure y'all weren't role playing. Cause these hoes lie too much. I'm sorry. These hoes lie too much. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I'm just that's where I'm at with it. I don't believe. I don't care. I don't believe no woman. I don't care. I don't even believe the conviction. I don't even believe these niggas out here. If you got a sexual assault conviction, I will not hold that against you. I don't believe these hoes, man. Technology has put us in a position where now we know really what the fuck's going on. This is a revenge tactic. Retirement plan. It's either retirement plan or revenge. One of them. So that's why I'm at with this shit. I don't believe no hoes. I don't give a fuck. Yo, if you got caught up in the system, I won't hold it against you. These other niggas might. I won't. I won't. Because I know that when a female, they can't produce like a man. So when they need resources, they're willing to do whatever. I mean, willing to do whatever. No matter how many lives they ruin, they're willing to do whatever, man. I just don't believe them. Fuck them. And this is what men gonna have to start doing, man. I'm opening it up soon. This is what men are gonna have to start doing. When bitches come out and make these false ass claims, niggas are gonna have to start suing, dog. What first thing Common needs to do is sue. Y'all niggas gonna have to start putting litigation on these hoes, man. Fuck it. Like if I was Common, I would be like, what you say? I would sue her broke ass. Cause that's what niggas gonna have to start doing, dog. Cause we're gonna have to stop all this reckless talking. Bitch gonna lie my name, bitch. First thing I'm doing, I'm going to the courthouse and I'm filing that lawsuit. It's only $50. Slander, libel, defamation, yes, and you better show up. Bitch is so stupid they probably won't show up. I'm gonna get that judgment on you for your libel, for the slander. I'm gonna get the judgment, and then I'm gonna start going after you, putting liens on all your shit, garnishing all that shit until I get all my shit back. I'm gonna be like 50 Cent with Tierra Marie. Bitch, where my money? Let one of these hoes lie on my name, man. I'm instantly, I'm upping that paperwork on your ass. Complaint, state court or federal court. Let's go. I request a speedy trial because I know I'm right. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna get that judgment on your head. And I'm gonna just ask bitch with my money. And on top of that, you guys know if you sue a bitch when you win, you can put that you want an injunction. You not only do you want the cash, but she has to come out and publicly rescind what she said. She has to apologize for it. You can get that in the order too. And if she don't do that, she in contempt of court, then she can go ahead and go to jail. See, niggas gonna have to start using this system to get back at these hoes talking this shit. Trying to ruin niggas' lives and shit. Niggas gonna have to get back at these hoes ruining niggas' lives and shit. See, y'all got to start playing this court game. Y'all scared to play this law game. If I was Common, I'm suing that bitch. Give me everything you got, ho. I want all the royalties. That Jay-Z song cry, the highlight of your career, I need all that. That's probably how she make all her money. From that one Jay-Z song. I need that publishing. Fuck that. And then every time somebody plays song cry, now I'm getting paid. Nobody ass hoes, dog. Niggas gonna have to start teaching these bitches a lesson. Y'all gotta start whooping these hoes, man. Legally. When they start talking reckless like this. You know what I mean? Like this can cause you to lose money. This can cause you to this can fuck up your financial situation. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with it, man. We got another nobody coming onto the scene trying to ruin another black man's life because their shit's fucked up. Because they didn't pop. They didn't make the money. And this is what the Me Too is about. Me Too is a retirement plan for older women who did not do the right thing when they were younger, which is find an older man to take care of you. They wanted to play the cock carousel. They wanted to ride around. They wanted to fuck all these different dudes when they were younger. And now they got older. Now they got to do a Me Too bullshit. And this is why I was trying to tell Georgia Boy yesterday, shout out to him, and no disrespect to him, that's my boy. But this is why I was trying to tell Georgia Boy yesterday, like, look, bro, your daughter, when she is in her prime physical stage, she needs to get under the security of a competent, well-paid man for her safety and her security, or else you're going to be taking care of her ass. Because if you leave her to do it by herself, she's either going to become a single mother, she's going to be ran through, but the hood niggas going to get to her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you leave these females by themselves, they always make the worst decisions. And once again, that's why Kevin Samuel's show is popping off. Because these old hoes missed the opportunity. But aside from that, so they missed the opportunity to bag a man while they're young. Now they're older, they got to do anything to get to it. And then they see you shining. Maybe you just started a company or CEO or something. She see you in a magazine. Or she see you a rapper or something, or she see you done made it. However she found out about you. And she thinks to her head, she's 32 years old, 33. She's thinking in her head like, damn, I'm tired of working. I hate working. This is bullshit. And then she sees you being successful, however she does. She's like, oh, wait, I remember. I fucked that nigga in 2012. I know it's 2030 right now, but damn, I think that if I can remember right, I think that guy sexually assaulted me. I can't remember. It's kind of blurry. And look at this man. He's all in here having this success. And, this guy fucked around and sexually assaulted me. He out here living this life like everything good. Oh no, hell no. We're gonna fix this. It's the same play. And that's why I'm not believing these hoes. Fuck all these hoes. I don't care. I don't care about your trauma. I don't care about your abuse. I don't care about none of that. Because you brought it on yourself and you lying. I don't feel sorry for these hoes like you niggas do. Because it's so easy for them to live a comfortable life. It's so easy. All they got to do is find a motherfucking decent guy and suck his dick and shut the fuck up. And they will be taken care of. It's so easy. But they don't want to do that because they want to have fun and they want to be a man. And if they want to be a man, the consequences are going to be there. But in this case, man, they're going to do anything to get it, man. So look, man, I'm about to get this link in here, man. I've been running my mouth for 45 minutes. But I'm tired of these nobodies, man. These are fucking nobodies, yo. Non-album dropping bitch. Bitch, get in the studio. Instead of worrying about comedy, get your ass in the studio and drop more than one album in your life. Damn, put in the work. Motherfuckers probably still fuck with you if you wasn't out acting crazy. Get in the fucking studio. Damn. Shout out to Daniel Marie, man. He said this may be harsh, but I don't give a damn. Woman should get 20 years without parole for lying on man just to do it. I agree. I think they should get the same sentence that the man would have got if he got convicted of sexual assault. Because if they find ample evidence, like she sent the text, or if they find evidence like she was just straight out lying, I think she needs to be tried and convicted, and she gets the same sentence as the man would have gotten if he would have raped her. Because these hoes out here ruining lives. What's the nigga? How many football careers are being ruined because of these lying assholes? How many careers, period? Myron Rolle, football player from the NFL, turning into a neurosurgeon, almost had his shit fucked up by some hoe lying. I'm tired of it. And niggas gonna have to start putting that paperwork on these hoes, man. Niggas gonna have to start putting that paperwork, man. I'm telling you, man, when these hoes ever jump out the bushes, boy, man, shit. I'm telling you. Shout out to you, Daniel Murray. Facts, man. Shout out to Borgen again, man. He said Borgen Freeman is ruthless and don't trust him. Facts, man. Can't trust him at all. Shout out to Doggy Dog. He said, for the collection, I appreciate you, brother. But like I said, I don't believe I don't believe none of these hoes talking about ever. I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at with it. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for it. Anyway, man, I'm gonna get this link in here, man. Let me get y'all up in here, man, and see what y'all think. Just appreciate all y'all for coming through, man. Let's hit that like button, man. Let's get this message out there. Many black men hear this is possible. Understand that they need to stop falling for the tricks of these hoes. Stop believing these hoes. They're lying. They're trying to ruin men's careers. She told on herself, worrying about who Common is fucking currently, worrying about how she was underpaid. Trying to tie it all in. No, bitch. Oh, no. Yeah, that's her name. Amanda Seals. Lying bitch ass. Try to ruin this black man's life. A neurosurgeon. Remember the pattern? Remember the pattern I told you guys earlier in the stream? It's always that pattern. It's always post-wall and ugly. Or when the man's making a milestone in his life. Myron Rolle is becoming a neurosurgeon. And right when that news came out, oh, well, I remember Myron Rolle, he did. What the fuck? So he just so happened to come out when he's about to become a neurosurgeon. Make it make sense, man. People in here, man. What's going on, man?
What's up with you?
Cool on another day, man. What's your take on this so far, bro?
Man, it seems like she cloud chasing to me, man. She making these statements. She don't sound like she was. How if you sleep, how you know what he was doing with you if you sleep? And why didn't you try to why didn't you report it? I don't believe a text. Anybody can send a text. Well, why not? Why wouldn't you report that? I don't get that. Why wouldn't you report a man doing that to you that you didn't want him to do that to? And then you wait this long and bring that up? So now,
Fact.
you know, and she's over the hill. You know, I see she got the makeup on or whatever, and nah, this is nonsense, man. Nonsense. And she all in the man's personals and shit. Like she's still keeping up with who he fucking. Like this shit don't. Why would you be concerned who a Carmen is having sex with after you no longer sleeping with him?
But make it make sense.
Yeah, she could break that shit down. She could break bitch for bitch for bitch for bitch that he's been with since she left his ass. I mean, since he left her. So I don't, and bringing up. I mean, like I ain't got no problem with them brothers from back in the day. Everybody trying to get their bag and whatever, but them guys weren't no major players like Rizal. What's his name? The rapper or whatever that she brought up. They was in a group in Rizal.
You talking Talib? I know she said she brought up Talib Kweli. I don't know the other dude. I don't know.
And with Talib,
but yeah, she's right. There weren't no. No, go ahead, my bad.
No, Talib. You know, well, I mean, he was cool, but I'm just saying them guys were never big. So why, at this point, would you be bringing up those guys like they was like major influencers or major, you know, major players back then? It was just there was some B-list artists, C-list artists. She's lucky to even that Common fuck with her, and now she sound like to me she clout chasing and hating. Trying to get somebody for whatever reasons to get back at that brother.
Yep. I mean, it is clout chasing. Exactly what it is, man. That's why she enjoying it all too, man. They got interviews lined up for her, man. Everybody following, showing her love on Twitter. Clout chasing to the ultimate, man. That's why we gotta stop letting that shit happen, man. I'm gonna let what's going on, MG? Go ahead. I think it's your first time on the panel, man. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man, and what's your thoughts so far, man?
Hey, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Shout out Ramil, thank you for letting me on the panel. Shout out to the other gentlemen on the panel. Yeah, but this is my first time here. Honestly, man, I just got on here because I have no idea who this bitch is. Like, who is she? I've never heard of her, never seen of her. Who is she, and why does whatever the fuck she's saying matters now? Because I mean, the way it sounds like she wasn't even relevant back then. You know, she sounds like a add-on to whatever group who you guys were talking about.
She was a background singer, man. I told you her only hit she had was the Jay-Z song "Cry." I told her she just so happened to be in the studio. That nigga needed a hit. He needed a hook. She was a nobody back then and a nobody now. So that's what makes it even worse. You know, she never had a chance, man. Now go ahead, bro.
Crazy. But yeah, like. To me, because a lot of times when you hear about these Me Too's, you know, you never know who the bitch is. You know, like she's never anyone that even mattered before that. You know what I'm saying? It's not till she said, "Oh, so and so did this and that." Now all of a sudden people know who she is, and I'm like, "Bitch, nobody knows you. Like what the fuck?" But exactly. Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Yeah, cool, man. Like I said, I went through the discography. Nobody knows who she is. And that's what the case is with a lot of these Me Too. It's always some female that nobody knows. Like I said, where is the A-list Me Too accusers? I'm not saying they don't exist. I mean, but put me on, y'all. Who are the current A-list celebrities who are in Me Too accusers? It might be a few of them, but I'm telling you, the majority of the time is some nobody chick who missed her opportunity, who missed the boat. Then when it come back 20 years later, man, and I know, bitch, you could have just been into the studio. Like instead of going into the studio, dropping another album, you want to do this bullshit. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, man. Common from Chicago, man. That's a Chicago homie. So I had to do this, man. You know what I mean? If nobody else was gonna say I'm gonna have to do it, man, that nigga Common does not need to rape any female. The fuck? He pulls the industry leaders. Erykah Badu, Serena Williams. You know what I mean? Tiffany Haddish. He gets females who got the bag. The fuck he got to rape a female for, dog? And that's what I'm saying, man. We gotta get this. We just gotta, when these situations come up, we really gotta just say, man, I ain't believing that shit, dog. We really got, and that's what you're supposed to do, right? Because innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what happened to that, but you know what I mean. I thought we live in the country of innocent until proven guilty. Shout out to Zaki. Said black BWs are doing what white women did to us in the 50s South SMH. Yep. It goes also back to the point where they always want to be like the white chick. They want to be able to have the same privilege to fuck you over as the white female does. Anything y'all want to add to that?
No, I don't get that she couldn't make up a better story than that. I mean, there's no proof for that. She can't prove that. And she said he tried to put his penis in her mouth while she was asleep. If you fucking sleep, how would you know? And two, if he didn't do it, how you accusing him of doing it? And you used to date him. I think that's what I'm saying. That gives her the opportunity to start talking about how she used to fuck on him. Back in the day, nobody knew about it, and she can go to this show, the View or whatever the fuck, or whatever, the talk, and and the feminist shit and all of that, and then all of a sudden, it's supposed to matter, like cancel comment. What the fuck, man? Like he's the truth matters. The truth matters. Yeah, you can accuse him about anything, but the truth matters. This shit didn't happen.
Fact. And then somebody said, shout out to Ruffian, man. He's right, man. Look, that's why I tell black men, yo, if you are not like superior, legally astute, then what you need to do is you need to have your bands right. You need to have a lawyer on retainer. Shout out to Mr. Research. Mr. Research talked about this a lot. Having a lawyer on retainer, so that if anything happens, you just hit if you don't know the law, if you're not legally astute, you need to have that lawyer on retainer. That you can hit him up, be like, look, you know what I mean? This is what happened. You already haven't paid, so he's showing up, fighting for you. You know what I'm saying? Have bond money, not because you're a criminal, not because of any of that. It's just that you just, look, man, if you have had sex in the past 30 years, then you are at risk. All right? If you've had sex in the past 30 years, any hoe that you dealt with can come back and say this bullshit. Okay. So I look at life as, proper preparation proper planning prevents. Damn, how the fuck proper preparation? I forgot how this shit go, dog. But basically, stay ready. All right, that's how I look at it, man. Get your bread right. Get a lawyer. Look, I got 2 bands. Here you go, just in case, man. If I need you here. Better to have and not need than to need and have. Go ahead, bro.
No, you're gonna need a little bit more than that, though, man. On them lawyers, though, said 2 bands.
Well, I'm just talking about like to retain. I mean, just as like to just have them like on standby, And then no, 2000 you probably get them to go for your what's the shit called? The first appearance and the second one. After that, of course you have to pay them more. But I'm just saying just to have them ready to go so that you don't have to go through the red tape when it's happening. Like that part's already taken care of if it happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Not wishing anything on anybody, but having that money already put to him for the first thing is just better to be safe than sorry, man.
No, you're right, but. What I want to see is who's going to believe this shit. Who's going? What female is going to come out and believe? Who's going to be like caping for her, saying that Common is wrong and we need to get rid of him like R. Kelly, and just all that with no proof, no evidence. The truth haven't been presented. The man has a right to be his accuser. He's innocent until proven guilty. What group of females are going to be supporting these
I'm glad you
all
asked.
of them, man. All of them.
I'm glad you asked. Let me pull it up right now, Platt. I'm glad you asked. Let's go with Twitter is always one of the best sources of let me tell you what. First of all, let me share the screen. We got this tweet right here. The video has 4,000 retweets, 5,000 likes. Let's look at some of this shit. So this man right here, this comment, he's trying to talk sense. He says, were they dating or no? Were they smashing or no? Blah, blah, blah. And then what this female says is that none of it matters. Consent can be withdrawn at any time, regardless of prior engagement. And some. So we got females sticking up for this. I mean, I'm telling you, like, let's not play now. These females will ride for this shit, dog. Look at this, another one, a female. Whatever happened, I believe her. There's just a certain way truth come out that you can't deny. 593 likes. I mean, these females would get behind anything. You know what I mean? Like,
you can consent while you're asleep. You can withdraw consent while you are asleep.
Man,
how can you do that one? No, I'm just.
I don't know, double, but I'm just saying is that.
Yeah, no, I can understand the point they're saying. You're right. You can, if you're conscious. I'm not saying that he did that or any of that happened. I'm not saying, you can do it while they're asleep. I'm just simply saying they're saying that it could be withdrawn at any time.
Hold on, real quick. Is it me, y'all? Or is Platinum Mike? Is Platinum Mike tripping than me, y'all?
It's his mic. It's his mic.
Oh, okay. My fault.
Yeah, but Platinum, your mic is like, It's like I don't know what's going on, brother. It's like
I got you.
real choppy.
I gotta go fix it. My fault.
But I agree. But if you ask those questions, platinum. Oh, okay. But if you ask those questions, platinum, that's called logic, and they're not trying to deal with that. But like I said, if you want to ask what women are going to believe this, all you got to do is go to Twitter. All you got to do is go to Twitter. Look at all these hoes caping, man. You know what I mean? Yo, go look for yourself, man. I'm not gonna read every tweet, but and it's some men in here trying to talk some sense, but these females just ain't having it, man. They ain't gonna believe it. But anyway, let me oh shit. All right, let me go to Dark Ninja. Go ahead, man. What's up, bro? What's up, man?
Well, so far, Ramil, I agree with all the stuff you're saying. But at the same time, how do we know that he didn't rape her? You know, how will we know that
Go
it's
ahead,
not
explain,
true?
brother.
Um, where
How
where's
do we know that?
where's the evidence that he didn't do it?
Where's the
Okay,
evidence that
so
he
Dark Ninja.
did? Come on, bro.
Is that hold on, Dark Ninja. So, do we live in a country of innocent to proven guilty? Is that not the framework of the country we live in?
But the reality, it's really guilty till proven innocent.
That's not the reality. That's no. That's your reality.
No,
The law, the
that's how it works though. That's how it works in the system, right? I mean, I'm not a criminal, so I don't know.
okay. So okay. Here's the thing. The law says innocence are proven guilty. The world we live in, because people like you do the opposite. You guys convict people before the evidence comes out.
I mean, why would somebody make a claim and go through all the struggle just to if to be false or not
Oh
correct?
my man.
Because they want attention and they're clout chasing. She wants
Cause
attention and she's clout chasing, bro. That's why. Now you know there've been men
Right,
exonerated from prison. Hold on, brother. You know there's been a lot of men exonerated from prison because of false claims because of DNA testing. You aware of that?
right. I'm very aware of that. Yes.
Okay, so you can see why that this can be an important situation as far as not believing her. So you saying you believe her, bro? You think that Common tried to put his
No,
dick in her mouth
no.
while she
Well,
was asleep?
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I believe it, but where's the evidence that it's not actually true?
where is she pulling this
But
shit
Okay,
I'm
so
not
from?
once
saying
again, Dark
that what
Ninja.
what I'm not saying that he did it. That no, that's I don't think anybody on comments level would you know do something like that because he
Okay,
wouldn't
so why
have
then
to.
why are you asking?
But it's still the possibility. I don't want to rule it out.
Well, there can't be any gray area when you're trying to see if somebody rapes them. It can't be no gray area with that because you know when you have gray areas, it can't be no confusion. Either he did or he didn't. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So I'm just
so
saying, but go ahead.
question. So
All right.
did Common reply respond to the accusations?
No,
Okay.
and he shouldn't respond. Who is she?
I
If he's gonna
agree. I
respond, it
agree.
should be in court. It should
I
be in
didn't say he
court.
should. I think he shouldn't respond
Yeah.
either. I agree. I just was playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying that he did it, but I was playing devil's advocate that you know
So
I
what do
I
you believe?
I think he didn't do it, but
Okay. All right.
well I know he didn't do it. If that I was just playing at devil's advocate, because that's going to be the argument, from the opposing side. They're going to say, okay, well, where's the proof that he didn't do it? You know?
Well, like I said, unfortunately, it used to be innocent and proven guilty. Right now, because of the social media and everybody having a voice, which I used to think that everybody needed a voice. No, everybody don't need a voice. Okay, I didn't change my mind on that shit. Some people just need to shut the fuck up and don't need to have any access to any airwaves whatsoever. All right, but I think you should have. I think you should be able. You should need to pass a test before you get a quote unquote voice. But that's my opinion. But because of that, we live in a world where anybody can say anything without any evidence and they get caught up. And I think that's some bull down. But that's why I gotta do this live stream because if the shit blow up, I hope this live pop up and people can see the opposite. All right, because I'm sick of black men on a chopping block for this
Yeah.
bullshit. No, go ahead.
No, I agree with you on this topic, Ramil. I totally agree. I wasn't trying to challenge
That's all good. No,
what
it's good.
you
I
guys
like
were
to, I like
saying.
to chat. I mean,
I totally
anybody,
agree.
look, y'all know on this channel, I welcome all opposition, but you come with the opposition, you gotta come solidified, because I'm gonna poke holes in that shit. But that's why I keep the channel open. Speaking of that, the link is in the chat if anybody does disagree. But yeah, shout out to Mr. J. He said the burden of proof is on the person making the claim. You know what I mean? So this
Boom.
is, I don't know.
That's
We
a
we
good
we didn't
point.
we didn't yeah. I mean, we didn't shied away from it as a country, but shit, that's how it's supposed to be. But
Ramel, can I
go
chime
ahead,
in
bro.
real quick, man?
Yeah, it's on you. It's
Um,
on you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, you know what? And I'm glad that what was his name? Who said that? The burden of the whole burden of proof thing. I think it's very important
Yeah, that was yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like if most people when they're bringing a case to court, that's the very first thing that they try to solidify. Yes, I think that they're guilty or whatever the fuck, but can I actually even prove that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like a logical motherfucker is not gonna go to court knowing that they can't even prove what they're claiming. But people are doing this
Yep.
with this whole Me Too shit, and that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, what kind of shit is this, bro?
Exactly. But that's the thing. That's why men like us. That's why we got to keep growing and keep doing our thing, dog. So we can counteract a lot of this BS, dog. Because there are people who feel like this, but either they scared to say something, or they're too occupied. So things like this got to get blown up, man. Because I mean, like I said, men's lives are becoming more ruined by this BS, white and black. But I'm focused on black, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just running amok, man. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's not like she came out in a soft tone and made herself believable, as if it's possible for her to be. You can't rape her. Her strong ass. But she'll beat your ass. Y'all see her yelling and all masculine. Hell, who was raping? She gonna rape you. Give me that dick. She gonna rape you, though. I'm saying, man. Like it just makes no sense. It's not logical, and I'm just tired of her getting the shine. Like I said, 5,000 retweets. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I know.
And this is just. Go ahead, Pat. My bad.
No, and I don't know. Am I a little bit better?
Yeah, you way better
Okay.
now. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Well, another sad thing about it is how if I was to go on Twitter and give a fair assessment, like, hey, we're innocent until proven guilty. I can't believe her until it's proven. I would be called pro. All every name in the book. I would be harassed. So you can't even stand up for evidence or for the man's right to defend himself, and that's going
Hey,
over all over. That's going around all
Yep. Matter of
over.
fact, if you do that, if you stand up for the man and ask for the evidence, then they gonna call you a rapist. You the rapist. You must be fine with this shit. You must be cool with this shit. You must be you know you
Yep.
must be an abuser. You must if you even ask for the evidence. Like, look, I need to see the evidence. Oh, you're a rapist. You're an abuser. But I'm not scared. I'm like, fuck it. I need the evidence. You call me whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Whatever the case, y'all can run my name. But I need the evidence.
And
But that makes you the abuser. Go ahead,
you know
bro.
what, Ramil? It's gonna. I hate to say it. It's gonna come from brothers.
Yep,
It's
that's what I'm saying. It comes from brothers. It comes from simp ass niggas, dog. And
yeah,
that's what I'm sick of. Go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, niggas who trying to thirsty dudes who trying to get points with the females. They're gonna be all over any man who stands up for this man. Oh man, fuck that, man. I can't support no rapists, man. Oh, you supporting that?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yep, with no evidence or nothing. That's crazy, man. And that's what keeps this shit going. It's really the men who keep it going by believing them because the men got the power.
Mm-hmm.
And that sets us back because now it puts us now it's easier to divide us, and it's easier for the females to divide us, and for them to keep doing what they do. Because now they see all they gotta do is make a claim, and we already trying to save them.
Tonight you're going to see Don Lemon. You're going to see Van Jones, and they're going to act as though the man's not innocent until proven guilty. They're going to constantly give, those are some strong allegations, and what we have to understand is 45% of women have been raped, and they haven't reported. And I can go on, and they're gonna just totally ignore. Hey, bro, that brother has a right to meet his accuser, and present his defense. And what are you talking about? Who is co-signing what she's accusing him of? Nobody. But you just can't take the claim is not founded. It's hearsay, no evidence, and she's clout chasing.
But once again, brother, it is a lot of people though, riding for her, man. You know what type? Hey, who y'all want to know what type of guys support these type of allegations? Y'all want to cause I found this song on YouTube yesterday, man, and I found one of the guys who support I found one of the guys who support her, one of their songs on YouTube, man. Y'all want to hear a song real quick? Let me play this song. Man. This is one of the male supporters of the female Me Too movement, man. It's a hit too. Let me put him on real quick.
He said it's a hit too.
I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. Give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. But you give it to a nigga anyway.
Yeah, that's one of the male supporters of Me Too, man. I found that jam yesterday. I was like, damn, I got it. That shit hit. This nigga said, I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to me anyway. Man, if you don't get this is the type of music niggas is making. This shit just can't. This is the type of music niggas is making today, dog. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to me anyway. What?
A male
How
feminist.
fucking of a bitch are you, nigga? To talking about you don't. I'm not even going. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
A male feminist. A male feminist, especially black men too. As black men, you talk about being victims. I mean, black men. It's and that's the sad thing about it. It's black men. We get fucked over constantly, and it's by our so-called brothers or brotherhood. It's black men who are saying, "Nah, man, I can't, man. Bro, I got a daughter, bro. I can't co-sign no rapist. Like, bro, he ain't. How you can accuse him of something he didn't do?
Exactly.
I've seen it. It's other black men, and it's like, man, fuck that nigga. It's like, fuck that nigga. It's like, bro, what do you say? What if they do that to you? Man,
that's what I'm saying.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. My bad. Go ahead. Finish, bro.
No, I'm just simply saying that it's other black. This case is going to be a great case to watch how black men throw each other under the bus. They won't stand up for each other. What's the guy? The guy that was on that Chris or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? That brother, he's losing his mind. I don't even know his name. What about Chris or whatever? No, little Chris Rock show.
Oh, yeah. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah. The father.
Oh, Terry Crews.
Oh,
yeah. You already know he's Twitter fans. He probably got his hands in some warm water because he tweeting his ass off about how it's wrong, cancel comment. These brothers are gonna be the main ones. I know the females are gonna be public. We know the females are gonna come out, but it's gonna be the.
Nah, you right, man. Like Chance the Rapper and all. Yeah, you right, man. It's gonna be the black men who come out and goddamn go against the black men the worst when it comes to these accusations. You right, man. All them niggas. You right. Terry Crews, Chance the Rapper, all these niggas. Yeah, you right about that. I definitely fucking agree, and that's a shame, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking shame. But shout out to Andre Hatchet, man. Appreciate you, brother. Andre Hatchet with the Cash App. Shout out to him, man. Make sure that you guys are subscribed over to Andre Hatchet, man. Definitely talking that good money shit. But somebody said I hope that dude's being sarcastic. No, that was a real song, guys. That was a matter of fact. I would put his link, but I don't want y'all going over there and cursing and laughing at his ass. That's a real song by a real up and coming rapper. I don't what you know what I'm saying? I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to me. That sounds like you are trying to get me too a little bit, bro. But not only are you putting it on a pedestal, bro, this shit don't make no sense, man. Like niggas really making songs like that, man. Uh, let me get to Laura Thug. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. What's up?
Yo, what's up, yo? Hey, yo, it might be a little noise. I'm on a bus and shit, but man, I got a story, man. Some shit that happened to me on some Me Too shit.
Go ahead.
And so this was a couple years ago, not a couple years ago, way back. I was in high school before I dropped out. It was like the 10th grade, yo. I'll never forget. It was just one little chick. She used to call me her best friend. I used to call my best friend. I used to sell weed and shit back in high school. And we skipped class and go back to my grandmother's house. We chilling. Long story short, you know, we do what he do. You know what I mean? I fucked her. And after we fought, she asked me if I could give her some weed, like some free weed. I was like, nah, sure, you know, the money come first. I ain't about to give you nothing. So the next day, I lied to you not. The next day, I come back to school. Yo, they call me up. Like, yo, I'm in the principal office with the principal, the guidance counselor, and the school police. And the bitch done lied on me trying to say that, oh, I was touching on her and I forced her to come to my house. Oh, some crazy shit, yo. I got put out of school for that shit, yo. Oh,
Wait,
over that bitch ain't nothing happened to the girl,
over because you ain't giving no weed.
Yeah.
Because you ain't giving no weed.
Yeah, yo.
Exactly. When you don't give them what they want, that's what they can use, bro. Because this is what happens. She thought she was gonna be able to trade her pussy for some weed. This also goes back to my classic black woman and the weed, man. How they always fucking the weed, man. Okay, if you got a female and she smokes weed, I'm telling you right now, she either has fucked the weed man or she's currently fucking the weed man. Okay, so let me just make that clear. But anyway, she thought she was going to be able to use her pussy for some marijuana, just like these other females who think they're going to be able to use their pussy for top positions in whatever they're trying to do, the music industry, film industry, whatever.
Yeah.
And when they don't get it, and then when it doesn't go their way, you rape them. Go ahead, bro.
That had some bullshit. But see, I didn't get charged with nothing because we was minors, and her parents, it was up to her parents that they wanted to press charges. So they ain't fall through with it. But I got put out of school. I had to enroll in another school. I mean, I ended up dropping out anyway, but I had to enroll in a whole another school. I got kicked out of that school all because of an accusation. Because a bitch was mad. I ain't give her a quarter pound of weed for free.
Quarter? She wanted a QP?
Yeah.
On top of what?
Yeah, I said,
bitch, you think a free QP? I understand. Okay, you want a gram? You know, I could throw you a gram. I thought you 2 grams. You know?
Nah, that bitch wanted a quarter pound. A quarter pound? No. It was an ounce. It was an ounce, bro. My bad. Still, that's
even
still,
then,
no.
don't matter, dog. I'm not. Dude, like, you know what I mean? A gram, okay, I thought. Think about she bitch wanted an ounce, man. These hoes, that's crazy, man. Man, see, and you know what? Bitches in high school do this too. That's what happened to Brian Banks. Brian Banks got accused in high school, had his whole career ruined. Because I don't know what the deal was in high school, but these high school bitches are on the Me Too shit too.
Right.
All you guys, you young fellas, they on that shit. They will use it too. It's a weapon. It's a weapon.
Yeah,
yo.
It's a form of blackmail, really. That's really what it is. It's a form of blackmail.
Or extortion, but yeah.
Yeah, extortion. You dating.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we were in school, you break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, she might get mad. Yeah, she might start a fight. But that was it. You know, and yeah, she wanted you to come back to her. And she might have been, you know, fucked up about it the whole year or whatever. Or maybe the whole time y'all were there. But this Me Too shit where you break up with her now, you're Me Too'd. And that they don't give a fuck. But that follows a man for his rest of his fucking life. And that's what they're saying. Because you're accusing him of something he did not do. But they want to use that card to try to, when I say blackmail, keep that man or extort that man to continue to stay with them. So it's almost like you have sex with them a couple of times. You can't break up like that.
Because they got to be the ones that break up. They got to be the ones that break up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, man. A man's not allowed to have free choice. And this is why I say, man, black men out here, you guys have to have your communications saved, text messages saved, have cameras in your house if possible. All right, they're only $30, $40 at Walmart. If the state law allows you to record people in your house in the one-way party, have those cameras, save text message communications. If you are strictly high value, you need to have consent forms. All right, these are the precautions you have to take because That way you can say fuck you. You can drop a bitch. This is why I can pump and dump. I can fuck a bitch and not call her. She get mad all she want. Let her say something stupid. Bitch, I got all the text messages. That's why I make sure I text them, talk about how we had fun last night. Oh yeah, I had fun, daddy. I save all that shit. All the bitches I fuck with is on video. All of them on paperwork in some sort of way. That's just me. Y'all, I mean, look, I can't stop a bitch from saying I raped her. But what I can do is I can present the evidence to the contrary. That's all I can do. So I just make sure I got my evidence ready for every bitch I stick my dick in. It's been like that for the past few years. So that's why. And if you don't do that, then you got to play the little game. Or you got to be delicate with her when you really don't want to fuck with her no more. You really done with her.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Romeo.
man.
So I got a question for you, yo. So in today's age, if a bitch accuse you of raping her, how the fuck you supposed to handle it? How you supposed to go about that? And like 2020, what you supposed to do when a bitch try to say, "Oh, you raped her"?
If you talking about you get charged
as an adult, yeah, she sit here try to take that shit to the law, like, hey, you know what I mean? How the
first of
fuck
all,
you supposed to how you
have
supposed
all
to
your
handle it?
evidence, all the evidence you have, text messages, videos, or whatever the case, whatever you got on the outside world, if you locked up, tell them to get all that shit together. Give them the password to your phone, get all the evidence together, send it to the prosecutor. All the evidence you got, the video,
Right.
the text messages, all the shit, get it together, send it to the prosecutor, and just wait. Send it to the prosecutor. Whether have your homie or whatever. If you don't have the lawyer, have your homie send it to the prosecutor. Look up the prosecutor and whoever you got charged with. Have your homie send all the evidence to the prosecutor and just wait.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
That's fair.
No, you know
And
what's
once
even.
again, my bad. I do got to say this though. If you need legal advice, seek the advice of an attorney. Just he asked me, I'm answering that. But go ahead, Platinum. My
No,
bad.
you know what's even worse though, and I see this all the time, is this bitch. She shot this nigga. She was, it was his house. She was, living there. I guess they was, shacking up. And the bitch shot the nigga, and she got away with it. Or she just said he was abusive. Said he would get in these mood swing and whoop my ass. And this was one time I was defending myself, and sure enough, it was on the news and shit. And I sort of followed it, and the bitch was let go. It didn't cause no big cry, but I was like, she got off. And then I seen it happen again. It's like a man, if a man do it, they're gonna send an investigation team. You got to check some fingernails. They want to see some history of complaint. They're not gonna just let you do that. But the woman do it. They don't even. It's like, okay, well, nothing to see here. Clean up the blood. Tag the toe. Yeah, they don't even give a fuck. I said, fuck.
Shit. That just happened with that football player, Terrell Pryor, whose girlfriend stabbed him, almost murdered him. They let her go.
She accused him of being abusive.
Something like that. They got in a fight. She said they got in a fight or something. And then on top of that, his simp ass went to the court and said release her too. But he almost died. Like she almost stabbed him in the heart or some shit, man, or something like that. But man, it's just wild, man, because you're 100% right. It's two different treatments. This is why as men we got to protect ourselves. And this is why I tell you guys, man, save all communications with all these hoes. I don't care how nice she is. I don't care how much she smiles at you. I don't care how sloppy she sucks your dick and balls. All that shit, dog. Don't believe nothing. I don't care how good she rides your dick. Nigga, have that paperwork, man. Or have that communication. At the very least, have the text communication, dog. I don't care how good she treats you. There are women change up like a snap of a finger. They will love you one second and want to kill you the next. This is why I don't live with them. You know what I mean? Because it's just too much of a variation of you don't know what's coming next. I ain't got time for that. Go ahead, my bad.
No, and it had so much to do with not you being abusive, but you saying, "Hey, look, this shit ain't working out. I know we wanted to get married. It was gonna be a future, but I'm just being for real. You can't. You know what? I'm gonna be for real. You really can't do that because that's gonna cause a reaction from that woman. Where you might get shot. Where she's gonna be like, well, I've been sleeping with you, and now all of a sudden you want to leave me." And like you should be able to do that, but you can't. And then you get shot and she gets away with it, or she goes and she Me Too's you, and you got to go deal with that shit. So the shit is so unfair. But this is a classic case to see who's really on the side of men, who's really on the side and who's not. You're going to see these guys, right? I'd be real surprised if Jay-Z or one of these big name rappers comes out and says, they gonna believe her or they don't know, and we gotta wait. And I don't know.
I would do another stream and I would roast their ass because they fucking themselves up like that because they're still rappers too. Like Goofy, do you understand that you believe her? You're a rapper too. You also gonna that same shit happened with Dame Dash calling everybody else rappers and shit. Nigga, you do understand you in the entertainment industry too, nigga. And then all of a sudden, what happened to him? Now you getting accused of sexual assault. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, man, y'all can't be niggas try to play both sides like Charlamagne the God. Try to play both sides of the fence. No, nigga, you can only be one or the other. You got accused too. That's what I'm saying, man. I just don't understand what's it gonna take for niggas to understand that you need to be on this side. And if not, you're fighting against yourself.
I can tell you somebody who believes without question he did it. I can tell you right, Angela Yee. She's already convinced.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's 100% true. Angela Yee, that's it's a whole nother story. That's why her, always be looking stupid when people over here. She always getting outsmarted on her own interviews, man. Shit crazy, man. But look, let me read this. Shout out to Dorian Nance. He said, "When are you gonna do another wholesale video?" I did another wholesale video a couple of days ago. It's on Patreon for the wholesale real estate and like stuff like that. That's gonna be on Patreon because I'm not doing that shit on this channel. Y'all niggas ain't trying to hear that. But if you want to hear about the business stuff, I got a business channel, business tactics with Ramil. Subscribe to that channel. And for like the wholesale videos and things like that, you need to be on the Patreon for that. And every once in a while, I'll throw some up here, but it won't be for a while, brother. I do appreciate the super chat. But yeah, Platinum, you're right, man. This is really we're gonna see where everybody at with it, man.
No,
you know what I
mean? I've watched Angela Yee go out of her. I mean, she's such a feminist. Go out of her fucking way. Like if those guys if one of those men was even to begin to offer that he has a right to go to trial, he has a right, she would tear them to pieces. Now, we don't not gonna support rapists. Now, wait a minute, that's what I watch her do. I said, what the fuck? Here she comes. So,
man, hey, look, man. See, Rob Renaissance. I'm sorry, bro. This ain't the move, dog. No, I don't give a fuck what dude. I'm not believing these hoes. All right, Charlamagne should not be in jail. That bitch was lying. It's like all these other hoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Rob. That's my homie. But we cannot be. Dude, the nigga is. I'm not believing these hoes. I'm sorry. I'm just not. All right, they're fucking liars. They've cried wolf too many times, and this to me it's just not a good look. But let me Platinum, you brought up a good point, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said that I want to hit on this a little bit more. You said that a man can't say, "Hey, this is not working out." It's like a man breaking up a relationship is like illegal. It's like we're not allowed to do it. And if we do it, we're subject to so much things because when she's in her feelings and she's mad, she's subject to do anything. Tear up your whole house, burn your whole house. That's just the crazy shit, let alone the legal things. A man's not allowed to cut something off.
Nope.
And that's just crazy to me. Like we don't have the agency, we don't have the choice. And I'm changing that. Because I've told you guys plenty of times, pump and dump, I would dog these hoes out. I don't care. And when I said that, people act like, you're not going to turn down pussy. I forgot who said this shit. Somebody said it, man. Oh, so you just going to fuck a bitch one time and not want to fuck again? Yes. It happens, dog. When you own your shit, sometimes you don't want to fuck a bitch more than one time. Or sometimes you just want to fuck her for a little bit for a couple weeks and let her go. Like niggas was giving me pushback as if a man doesn't want to move on at some point in time. Like what?
They're acting, Ramil, like women are not control. Women are very controlling. And if they don't get their way, all hell's gonna break out. They try to just put that on. Oh, he's a controlling man. He won't even let her go to men. See men while she goes to lunch at work. And women way worse than that. Yep. Guy says, "Look, hey, the relationship's not working out. I'll give you. You know what? I'll help you get your things out of here. Oh, you want to see another bitch? Well, it doesn't matter, but I'll help you. Matter of fact, I'll pay to get your stuff. I'll help you get an apartment. And I know, I got that job. All of a sudden she's fighting, cutting you, clawing you up with her nails. And guess who's finna go to jail? You.
In fact, it's a shame, man. Real quick, let me catch a shout out to Dorian Next. Said, "Good look. I do appreciate you, brother, showing love again. Really appreciate you, man. We got classy young man. He said, keep up the good work, sir. I'm trying, man. We got to keep this shit going, dog. I told y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day we got to keep this shit going because niggas, man, look, we got to stop the. Look, we got to let America know that. Look, we see past the BS, man. We got to keep this shit moving because, man, I'm tired of these black men getting their lives ruined, man. And then, oh shit, we just let me see. Stop the show real quick. Hold up. Is that Make sure I'm not tweaking real quick. Is that Jap in the building? We got Jap in the building. We found out we got shit. Shout out to Minister Jap in the joint, man. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you coming through, man. We got Jap over here. Let me make you a moderator, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. We got Big Dog in the building, man. I definitely appreciate you, dog. And y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jap, even though he got 1 million subscribers already. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through.
You think he got maybe 5 minutes, whatever, come up and speak on that? Speak on this topic.
I mean, it's up to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just appreciate him coming through, man. If Jap know he welcome to come up, I'll let him rock. You know what I mean? You already know. But yeah, man, I do appreciate you, brother. But yeah, man, we got to keep this shit going because, man, people have to know, like, it's people who see past the BS, man. Like I said, these no-name bitches lying on these men, getting them fucked up. And one more thing, shout out to Lord Thug in the building. What's up, brother? He said, lost service. Thanks for having me on. No problem, man. All right, real quick, let me get to little Big Nate, man. He coming through, man. And what's going on, bro? Appreciate you, man.
Oh, absolutely, Ramel. Again, appreciate you letting me on the panel. Salute Platinum Elite. The brother with the M, I'm not sure about his name or who he is, but glad to make your acquaintance. I wanted you gentlemen to be aware of something that you may not be aware of. This is wonderful. What's happening to Common, what's happening to all of these brothers who lean left, all of these blue pill brothers who have sold their souls to be part of this leftist cancel culture, anti-free speech movement. Okay, I want you to rejoice in what's happening, and let me show you why. Jimmy Kimmel is a pretty big, left-leaning dude. Speaks out against, anything traditional and family values based and, mocking the president, mocking anyone who disagrees with current American political culture, which greatly leans left. Now, Jimmy Kimmel used to be on a show on Comedy Central called The Man Show. In 2004, he did a skit where he was in blackface. About a month ago, that skit was dug up by the left cancel culture, and they almost cost him his show. He came out on hands and knees, begging and pleading for them not to cancel him. What you don't understand about this anti-free speech cancel culture where men are just automatically guilty of everything, women are infallible, is that if you're on the side of evil, it's just a matter of time before they come for you. So rejoice. There are brothers who are on the side of this stupid leftist bullshit who are opening their eyes like, man, Common was always down.
Hey, I already told real quick. I already said, man, look, if you a man and you on the left or a Democrat or a liberal, to me, you're a female. That's how I look at it. If you're a man and you're on the left, you're a female to me. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
No problem, bro. And this is not about rah-rah for Republicans. That's not what I'm doing. I constantly have to tell people that. But you have to attribute blame to where it belongs. We have to diagnose the problem. The problem is leftist, socialist, Democrat ideology. It robs you of your free speech. It takes.
I do agree. My bad a little bit. I do agree with you. I'll let you rock now, and I'm gonna let you rock heavy in a second. But real quick, I gotta get to Jap in the building, man. I gotta let him rock real quick, man. You know what I mean? And then hey, shout out to you, bro, for coming through, man. Hey, appreciate you, brother. We didn't talk behind the scenes a couple times. Hey, bro, man, anything you gotta say, man, it's on you, bro.
Salute, hey, man, appreciate you having me on, Ramil. Shout out to all the brothers on the panel, man. I've been seeing you going hard. But yeah, man, I was gonna touch on this topic, but I was like, damn, I'm driving. I seen you was on. I was like, man, I'm about to watch this. this Me Too shit is really just an avenue for bitches to either get money or to rectify the remorse that they have for being hoes. You know, when a bitch do some hoe shit back in the days, she slut herself out and she gets nothing out of it in return, you know, she usually will come out with this Me Too thing. And this Me Too thing is killing me because it's making rape look like it's only a rich man's sport. You mean to tell me there's not truck drivers getting Me Too? There's not, you know, your average working day civilian getting Me Too. It's always these rich, famous people that's so-called rapists. And that's just bullshit. I don't know, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I can hear you. No,
I'm
we
in the
listening,
car.
bro. No, you right. That's a good point.
Yeah, but it's like
No, you're right. That's a good point.
being rich.
No, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Being rich, you're just a target for a bitch to come out and say this type of shit. And they need to come up with some type of legislation or some type of laws that will not incentivize bitches to tell these lies because they take no risk by telling these lies. Even if they tell a lie, if they found out to be a lie, they receive no repercussions for doing so. So it's a win-win on their point. They still get if they win the case or whatever, they get paid. So I mean, why not lie on a man and say you got raped? You know, oh, you used to fuck a rich man back in the days and you got nothing to show for it, but he raped you. You know what I'm saying? That's just bullshit. There's a lot of guys. I was watching. It was a young football player. He was in college. He was was fucking with a white girl or something like that, and he was about to go pro. And she put a rape charge on him. He ended up going to prison. When he got out of prison, the girl hit him up on Facebook like ain't nothing happened, trying to meet up with him. And then he had it on tape about her confessing that her parents were the ones that told her to say all of that. So he ended up getting, vindicated. I think the NFL gave him like a year contract or some shit like that. I don't know if he's still in the league, but my point is, nothing happened to that girl. She was able to sue the school, and her parents got all that money, and nothing happened to her for telling that lie. And that guy lost his freedom for that shit. Go ahead, bro.
No, and the chick that's accusing Common.
No, that's fast. He brought up some good points, man.
No, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Well, real quick, you brought up some good points, man, about how, first of all, they're making, I never heard that they're making rape a rich man's sport. That's a fucking good ass point, dog, because now you're just discrediting all the other shit. And then on top of that, man, it's no risk to you. That's a good point. It's no risk to this. Why not take a chance? It's like saying, like, I got a chance to win $1 million. I don't got to put no money up. Who would not go for that? So you're right. That has to happen on a legislation level. That's why I said that might have to be us that have to.
If you had a chance to rob a bank and you had a get out of jail free pass, would you take it? Yeah. And that's what they doing.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, man.
Hey, Jack. I would like to bring up something for you also, bro. I watch a show called Paternity Court with Judge Lauren Lake, I think her name is. You would be shocked. I don't know if you're familiar with this show, bro, but you would be shocked at the number of times, they'll do paternity tests that are 30 years old. And this brother has been paying child support. He lost his job, lost his license, owed 25 grand, had to clear it up, only to find out the child wasn't his. The fucking judge won't even say anything to say that, hey, why don't you apologize to this man? We literally are worthless in the sight of a lot of people.
We have to have these talks, and we have to devise a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if you're a really rich man, you're a target. You know what I'm saying? So you have got to cross your T's and dot your I's. You know what I'm saying? As far as disclosure papers and shit like that, and having a record that this woman was consensual with whatever she was doing. You know what I'm saying? Whether, like what Donovan says, like the next day text and shit like that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Had a good time last night. She said she had a good time too. Yeah, save that. Save it to Dropbox. Make a folder with these whole names in it. When they send you that naked pictures and shit like that, make a photo on Dropbox and save the shit, because one day it might be needed in court. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're going to be one day. And that's when these bitches come out when they want to write books and all types of crazy shit.
Just look at what
the
they
book,
did.
Man, the book game, man. That shit kill me, dog. The tell-all stories, man, that shit be killing me, dog. That shit, man, stop it. But that's a good point. That Dropbox game is something serious, man. I got me like all of my text messages, they get saved to a Google Drive. You know, I do got to put the names on it, but I got all the texts.
They keep receipts. We don't keep receipts.
Yeah.
We don't snitch and we don't keep receipts. And we got to stop that. We got to start having our receipts in order and start telling the proper authorities about the shit that these
That bitch is clout chasing though. 100% clout chasing. She worked with the man for a period of time, and she's trying to use the fact that they were together.
I appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. That was we had Jab coming through in the building, man. That was his first time on the channel, man. Shout out to Minister Jab, man. You know he always welcome. Going to try to set up a one-on-one, hopefully soon, man. Shout out to that brother, man, and make sure y'all subscribe to him as well. All right, my bad, Platinum. What you saying, bro?
He bogged out or whatever, but I'm saying the bitch. Right now, you can go to what these little rappers or whatever, Lil Baby, The Baby, go to their shows. Women are literally getting put out of the concert. They're paying to get in and shit. They're being forcibly removed from the venue. Women are trying to break into their hotel rooms, and then they turn around, whatever, and then they have the nerve to accuse them guys of doing things and we're supposed to just believe it. Nah, you can't do that right there. And like I said, we're looking out for the guys who are going to try to come out and support this shit, or actually act as though, it's like, well, man, I don't know, man. I got to cancel Carmen because these guys do not support men. And when they do that, they're telling you they don't support men.
Like I said, gentlemen.
Yeah, go ahead, Nate. I know you got cut off. Go ahead, Nate. I know you was going last time, so it's on you, bro.
No problem, man. I acquiesce to Jap. Absolutely, he ain't got no problem here, man. But yeah, man. I want y'all to think about that for a minute. A man is accused of being the biological father of a child for 30 years. He denies it. He says it's not mine. He doesn't go through the proper channels. We black men have a tendency sometimes not to take our responsibilities seriously, with trying to resolve issues. So he's in and out of court. He's quitting jobs. He's losing his license. He ends up paying the 25, 30, 40 grand in back child support, suffered his entire life. This nigga's now in his 40s, only to find out the child wasn't his, and the woman doesn't even apologize on these shows. The women don't even say, I'm sorry most of the time. The judge doesn't even say, my God, look what you did to this man's life. This man should take you to civil court. I've never once heard that judge say that. This is more evidence, brothers, that you have no value. This is a result of feminist teaching. They literally teach men they turn them into predators, and you're to have everything taken from you from the supposed crimes by men of the past.
Excuse me, guys.
You just have to know.
Men that they chose to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. And half of it's even bullshit. Half of these stories of the 1920s of women being beaten into the ground, it's bullshit. It's just bullshit. Well, my great grandma, I don't want to be under no man's control. My great grandmama used to get beat. They're lies, brothers. They're lies. We know that the vast majority of black women's sentiment against us has been lies. All lies.
Hey, can I go next?
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. You good, Nate? Was that all, brother?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm long-winded, and I want other people to have the ability to talk. Please, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Right. Who's that?
You could call me Garvey, man. But yeah. So listen, Nate. I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with you when you say that we're worthless. I really don't. They think we're worthless, but if they really thought if you were really worthless, they wouldn't take the time to take you to child support court. You know?
Oh no, I know we're not worthless, brother. No, don't. I'm not suggesting we're worthless. I don't suffer from low self-esteem at all. We are extremely valuable. And
right.
if I came across that way, my apologies. No,
you're fine. You're fine.
No, we are not worthless. No, sir.
But yeah, man, like to me, it's interesting because they never seem to give a fuck about you. As long as you putting out money, right? As long as they're getting that child support from you, that's all that matters. But the second that you're not, the second that you don't want to be a father or whatever the fuck, then all of a sudden it's a big deal. Then you're a deadbeat, you're this and you're that. But as long as you're not going by their plan, that's when you know that they have problems. But if you're just shutting the fuck up and you're giving them that bread, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, man. So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. How I want brothers to consider how conditioned we are. Black men accept all this obesity from black women, the verbal abuse, and let's be honest, bro. We may not want to admit it, but there's a hell of a lot of physical assaults and domestic violence going on in black communities at the hands of black women.
Because they initiated.
I have searched and searched for research on those who are initiating.
All right, man. Hold on. I see y'all in the chat talking about goddamn FBG Duck. All right. Chicago rappers, Chicago drill rappers. Look, I'm gonna just look. The reason y'all keep putting that in the chat since the beginning. I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Me being from Chicago. Look, man, you are what you attract, man. That's all I'm gonna leave with that. I ain't gonna look. RP whatever, but damn, dog. Like that's why I didn't say nothing because I'm from Chicago. I know the deal.
Yeah, man.
I'm from Chicago. I know the deal. I know the deal. All right, so I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, y'all, RP whatever, but you are what you attract, dog. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. But I know y'all. That's y'all man. Y'all keep, it's all good. That's my take on it. Y'all want me to speak? That's my take. You are what you attract. My bad, Big Now. I really didn't mean to do that again. Go ahead,
No, bro. This is your platform, man. Do what you got to do. No problem. We're gonna have to realize there's less and less empathy for brothers losing their lives because you want to engage in criminal behavior. You end up coming across a rogue policeman. You lose your life. Look, we're not raised properly. We don't have access to a masculine example we can model ourselves after most of the time. But when we get to 18, 19, 20, you have the gift of sight. You can see which path is going to lead to the probability of success and which path is going to probably have you in jail and with a bunch of babies' mamas. You got to make a decision, man. And again, it's all part of the victim mentality that the left preaches. Black men are in the condition they're in is because we're taught primarily by black women, and black women are tools of leftists and feminists. Sure. And it's never going to change until that's why I value this space. That's why the space has to be protected. That's why we have to get beyond the acrimony and issues with each other and just stand on our laurels and what's right. What I was saying when I first came on is that we should rejoice because more and more black men are going to see that leftist cancel culture nonsense is not the way to go. There's no space for you in there. The only space for you is this space. This is it. This is the only game in town, as far as I know, where you're going to be able to speak your mind honestly, and you'll be able to congregate with brothers that are actually trying to accomplish something.
With no judgment.
I was doing some research, right, for some about feminism and stuff. Anyhow, I found June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver, the mother or whatever. You guys probably don't remember that show, but anyhow, it was this housewife or whatever, and she was a stay-at-home mom and shit, and she was like the archetype for women, being in their place and stuff. But then I said, well, I need a black version, and I went up to the Jeffersons, and I'm familiar with that. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that show, but it hit me. You know, then there was a character. It's not, it's not real. It was acting, but it was based on a stereo, an archetype of a particular type of woman. One thing I noticed between the two of them, the black woman, Wheezy, she was extremely aggressive and disrespectful, like the whole show.
Why didn't this work?
George.
Yeah, she was always yelling at him, always complaining.
The
And
fuck was that?
I contrasted that to the Leave It to Beaver character. And now, you can say what you want, but she was never like that to her husband. But this, and I'm saying you bring it up to modern day with these sisters and you can't get along with them. It's like that. Try breaking up with one. Like if you say you've never been assaulted by a black woman, try ending a relationship with one.
Hey, did you see how smart?
That's a good. I was saying that's a good point, but I think people.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, you know what you're talking about?
No, go ahead. Somebody else was talking. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, let me get to but no, but Platinum, you're 100% right. I think brothers need to really understand that. Look, like you are not allowed to leave the relationship. You ain't allowed. If you do that, you are, you're not allowed to do that, man. That's a good point. But let me get to Jay Rich, who hopped in. What's going on, bro? What's your take so far?
Not much, man. I've been listening for a minute now, man. This shit is it's all word of mouth at their benefit at the end. These lies, they freely can tell with no consequence. It's just an incentive to inspire women to, scheme and scam more. And like what the brother was saying earlier with the Jefferson show. If you actually look at that show, like she was always mentally emasculating her husband, especially when it came to getting her way. And especially in front of like other people, like those the neighborhood friends that they had, the white dude and the black woman or whatever.
What about the maid? The maid excoriated George too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And she only did that because she saw the wife doing it.
Oh wow, that's deep.
Wait, hold on. I ain't really watched the show like that. I ain't really watched. She said that the maid was disrespectful.
Yeah, the maid was always bumping heads with this nigga, bro.
The maid was the main protagonist against George Jefferson.
I wish I would be paying a bitch. See, that's why I didn't watch some old shows, dog.
To clean your house.
If I watch some old, the only thing you should be talking back to is this dick. If you, I mean, seriously, come on, man. What?
The maid lived there. She lived there, and I guess it's supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. I had a problem with that. But the maid she would never do her job. They were always saying, "We need a drink," and she would point to the kitchen, and everybody and then.
And didn't she manipulate her way on to go on vacation with them to Vegas or something?
Yeah. Hawaii. She went to Hawaii with him, I think.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
She never did.
I'm glad I didn't watch them. Yeah, but man, I'm so glad I wasn't born in that time, man. Because without this, man, I'm so glad, man. Let me read these. Shout out to Full Circle. What's up, man? He said, shout out to Jack. Have your papers, receipts, and copies and orders. Yep, that's a fact, man. And once again, shout out to Jack for coming through. And then shout out to who was somebody else, man. Shout out to Indigenous TV. What up? He said, white girl at my old job used to offer me rides home at night. I declined every time. That was a Me Too. Anything happen? Be careful out here, brothers. Yeah, I've declined a lot of things from women, especially when I used to work. He used to offer me jobs, rides home just like that. I used to decline that a lot of times, man. Sometimes I did oblige. A lot of times I declined, man. I just knew it wasn't the wasn't the move, man. But shout out to Indigenous TV. I forgot who was talking. Go ahead.
Hey, Ramil.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, and I need y'all opinion on this. Fellas, y'all watch Martin, right? Y'all remember Martin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You remember the specific episode where he was addressing Pam's hypergamy on the radio and she had a problem with it?
Like how? What you mean?
Remember, he was like, I know this sister, a friend of my girlfriend's. She always wears this red dress every certain Friday to get a raise on her job. And she struts it and she knows how to strut it in her office, showing off her when he basically told on her girl on the radio about how she manipulates a certain like dress or whatever to get a certain boost or a raise on her check every once in a while.
I don't think I saw that episode.
I'm not familiar.
Where they was all arguing and Martin had to tell a secret about himself or some shit.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember that. I've seen so many Martin episodes. I can't.
Well, they stormed in the apartment.
I mean, it makes sense though.
They stormed in the apartment confronting Martin, right? and talking about he shouldn't have said that on the radio and shit like that, because they was basically saying people know who you talking about, and then when you look at he was like, no, they don't. So basically, he asked Tommy and Cole, did they know who he was talking about? And Cole was like, oh no, just that part where you was talking about Pam in that dress though. Because, basically he was just calling out the way she manipulates. And, if you see the way they had a problem with it, it's basically like that today, but like times 10. You speak anything against their nature or hypergamy or whatever, then you got a whole army coming after you. Because then, they use the shaming language. You're a misogynist, who hurt you. You hate women, all this other bullshit, because you refuse to be manipulated.
Well, in all honesty, I think there are some women seeing the writing.
That's great. But
go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just saying, this guy, he said, yeah, that ride home got me fired. She lied, claimed she had a Jamaican husband to relate to a dreadhead like myself, and she found out I was living in a homeless shelter, snitched, and got me fired. Yeah, I hope that was a while ago, fam. I hope you're not in the homeless shelter no more. But shout out to you, brother. And yeah, that's true. That
lied
ride
about a
home was one of
Jamaican
the worst.
husband.
Hey, she said she lied. I'm guessing that I don't want to know if you want to put out more details about that. But what I'm saying is that ride home, don't ever take that, guys. If you're working, don't take the ride home. All right, you just better off just saying, fuck that. I'm good. I'm gonna take the shelter. I'm gonna take the Uber. I'm saying shelter. I'm gonna take the Uber. I'm good. That ride home, do not let it take. I don't understand what this guy's fully saying, but ride home, fired, lied. Those things are just go hand in hand. So y'all I'm telling you that. Do not listen to that ride home, man. Do not get that ride home. I forgot. Let me get to Threat, because he just hopped in here, man. Threat, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's good, Ramil? I'm just listening.
Cool. What's your take so far?
About the whole Me Too shit?
Yeah.
As far as the Me Too stuff, shit, how can you combat this shit? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not worried about it because I'm not in those type of situations. I think
you got girl though, right?
Yeah. But I think
you are in a situation because she can accuse you anytime. Hold on, let me get this straight, man. Look, y'all guys with girlfriends and wives, y'all not out. You guys are not out of the clear. Y'all keep forgetting about that classic show I did with Conman TV. His wife accused him of rape.
Yeah.
He caught a charge. He had to prove in court with the evidence that she was lying. So, I mean, you guys are not off the hook. You married guys. That's how I keep it. Get married, get a girlfriend. You have to worry about it. No, they would accuse your ass too. They got whole websites and articles about how I feel like I was raped by my husband. I just wanted to make that clear. I didn't mean to go ahead.
But yeah, if I ever did get a situation like that, if I that I got a girlfriend and shit, so I would automatically have all the receipts and stuff. So
yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
And I got word of mouth from family and all that shit, and her family, whatever. But yeah, but as far as the Me Too movement, man, like we just gotta move smarter. Like this shit shouldn't be happening like this. Like I don't know, like these women, they gonna do what they gonna do and shit. But man, we just need to move smarter. That's all it is. Like we just need to move smarter. Like you said, have that camera, the receipts, and all that shit. And that's that. Honestly, it's not really hard to do. Just move smarter and pick who you dealing with. Like these females, they wild out here. They do what they doing, everything. So you got to pick and choose.
And you have to.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Nate.
I was just gonna say, you only deal with women on your terms, brother. In my perspective on women for years has been, it's not about quantity. I'm much more concerned with the quality of them. Only deal with women on your terms. I see some of the women, some of these brothers deal with. I mean, you're climbing on top of her, poking around, looking for the wet spot. She's enormous. Pussy is not that important. It just isn't. Not to me. Not to me. Getting a nut off is just not.
It's not.
It's just not that important.
People, we need to stop. We got to stop. And I'm glad you said that. We got to stop overvaluing women. Period. From their abilities to the sex. All right. Sex is fun. I know it is, but it only takes up a small percentage of your time in life. You can't base your whole life
on some shit that only takes up a small percent of the time. You know, some of you niggas 10 minutes. You know what I mean? But even if it takes up a couple hours, it's still a small percentage of your time. You cannot base your whole life on that. I mean, we gotta stop over. Just like yesterday with the stream, we overvalue women. Period. Pussy's not that important from the head to the toe.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't serve a purpose, but I'm just saying, man, like we really gotta get out this mindset where we think women do more than what they do. No, they help you get a nut off. That's it. And they bring your children in the world. Everything else, man, you know, I just don't see the value like that, man. Go ahead, Nick.
No, it's, you know, this is an unpopular opinion. I believe that there are some decent women out there. Black men have to do their due diligence. You have to vet a woman you have no intention on vetting. You have to keep a certain amount of distance from her. You don't get involved in her day-to-day shit, her problems. You know, she comes through when you want to spend time with her, and that's it. You know, and if you happen to come across a woman, if you do want the family thing and a household and stuff, you have to take that as serious as any other major decision you're planning out in your life, what your career is going to be, where you're going to live. I mean, these are all major decisions. But the woman you choose to lay up with and produce children with is one of the decisions you take the least consideration of. You got to vet, and Black women already think that, well, not all, but many of them think they don't even need to be physically fit and feminine for us. And you need to let those women perish. 60 to 70% of Black women are going to perish. And I'm not rejoicing in that, but it just needs to happen. It's the natural order of things, you know. The weak die off, the strong survive, and you need to be among the strong. You know, put yourself first. And when it comes to, go ahead.
Well, I mean, like you more what's the word?
I know. We differ on that. I know.
What's the opposite of pessimistic? Optimistic. You're more optimistic than me.
Sure.
You know, I this vetting. I don't know. I don't think you can vet anything. I don't think you can vet a woman because
you can, bro.
No, you cannot.
Listen,
They can change on you anytime. They can change anytime.
But
it's like Dr. Gray White.
Ramil, what you can do is make her completely aware of the consequences. And the moment she crosses that line,
I agree with.
Make her so. I heard a brother say once, you need to make your woman cry at least twice a month. Not from any kind of physical abuse, but you need to check her so hard and hurt her feelings that she's in tears. Twice a month. Just for the fuck of it. So she knows who she's dealing with, you know. But
I do agree. I do agree. You got to take it on emotional. Any female I deal with, I take them on emotional. I agree with that. I always take them on emotional roller coasters. I always play with their heads. I always make them sad and happy and women. I do that even in the pump and dumps. I do agree with that. But Threat, tell me how you can thoroughly vet another human or another woman. Can you school me on that real quick?
Let me say it from a different perspective. I see a lot of the problems that these Black men run into. From what I've seen, like that term Minister Jaff say, transsexualized energy. These niggas, bro, that I be seeing, they be fucking with like these manly ass, like transsexual energy, fucking, like they be just be messing with dirty, nasty bitches. Like, I'm not surprised that you're gonna end up on child support. I'm not surprised that the bitch gonna be your ass. I'm not surprised. Hold
on. But that's not limited. Being on child support and being fucked over is not limited to those transsexual energy females. I mean, it's all females are capable of doing this. The feminine ones, the quote unquote feminine ones too. So I'm trying to I'm trying to understand, like, that it's not just the masculine females fucking men over. Like, you don't understand that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to. So I'm trying to understand. What do you mean? I can vet.
I can answer that. Ramil.
Probably better for Nate.
Yeah.
Okay. If I ever do decide to get married again, number one, it will never be a state-sanctioned marriage under any circumstances. You should just never do that, ever, ever, ever. Number one, one of the first steps to vetting a woman is it takes time. You're not going to vet her in 6 months. You're not going to vet her in a year. If you're considering a relationship, it should take at least a year to get into a relationship with a woman. You know, you should know everything about her finances, her credit. This is part of the vetting process. If she has a 520 credit score, she's not worthy of a relationship. I don't care how cute she is. She's irresponsible. If she's constantly overdrawn in her account, you don't give her a relationship. You can take her on dates, you can spend time with her, but no relationship. But if you did happen to come across a woman who's handling her finances properly, and over all this time, she appears to be committed to you, and also the idea that a woman, I think I've even heard Platinum talk about this, a woman who will spend money with you. I'm not talking about taking you to the mall for an outfit. I'm talking about you want to become an owner operator.
I got a question there. So, but
go ahead.
Well, you said I got a question. So you're saying that it could take time. It takes a year to vet her. Now, is that time that you're investing vetting her, is the return on investment worth it?
Well, it depends. Ramil, there are no guarantees in this
world. You heard me, Nate?
Brother. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's
fine.
true.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Ramil, there are no
go
guarantees.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay, sure. There are no guarantees, bruh. The only thing, the way I've lived my life, I try to increase the probability of success. Life is a game of probabilities. If you cross the interstate at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, there's a high probability you're going to get hit. If you cross the interstate at 3 in the morning, there's a less probability you're going to get hit and die. It's about probabilities. Now, if you take all these, another steps is a woman being open to investing in you. If a woman does not want to give you her money, again, not taking you to the mall for an outfit, but you're saving for that first used Peterbilt to become a owner operator. You got 30 saved up. She's got 7. She comes to you and she wants to put that 7 in. Bruh, that's a sign of a woman that's on your side, bruh. I don't know. Again, I understand.
I will say this, bro. I do. One of my things when I deal with women, you got to put up something up front, pussy or money. And I will agree that when a female gives you money, she is more, quote unquote, on your side. But to me, it's just like, even then, that can still flip flop. I mean, I'm gonna get the money first, but I mean, it's just like,
no, bro.
Even then, like,
the best thing you see is the best.
They give you the money. They give you the money. Then they feel like you got control over. They got control over you. I mean, it's just like.
Then you give it back to her.
I mean,
then you give it back to her. You give her the money back and you say goodbye. See ya. We just have to be ruthless. There has to be a level of ruthlessness when dealing with women. And bro, look, I'm not trying to come to your channel to get them to start thinking about marriage. I'm not.
Oh no, it's all good, man. It's not just you. Gabe comes through. I let everybody come through. Y'all know
cool.
how I feel, but I let everybody. Gabe comes through. Everybody comes through who does agree with marriage. I got a lot of guys who are in relationships who watch this channel. It's a threat. It's one. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of guys who married relationships. So it's all good.
Okay. Again, I just don't want you to think I'm coming trying to change the overall message of your platform or anything like that. But my thing with marriage is about children. That's it. If you're never going to have children, there's no reason for you to get married. But if you're going to have children, my position is give that to them. That's it. Just give them that, And but yeah, again, there's no guarantees on anything. You can increase the probability that you're with a decent woman by putting her through these paces. If she doesn't meet it, you don't have to just drop her off. You can still enjoy time with her and stuff. But no, there's no relationship, and there's not going to be anything more than us, enjoying each other's company. Hello?
Yeah. Well, I have to disagree somewhat with you, Nate. Is when you say take the money, because you take money from a female, the whole relationship dynamic it's going to change. They're not going to invest in you, and you're going to pump and dump them, or you're going to end the relationship 2 days later. I'm telling you, they're already, even with guys tricking on them, they're already destroying these guys' lives, and they're giving them money.
Well, Platinum. That's why I said give the money back. I said give the money back. Then give it
follow
back.
you on that, but I think that's also unreal. I don't think niggas gonna get the money back, but I'm just saying.
I understand. I can only tell you what I would do, Platt. I can only tell you what I would do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna take the money, expect it comes with something. Expect it's gonna be some strings attached to that money. So if you don't want, if you only have your freedom and all of that, then you're right. Don't take the money. But they're still not going to change them. They're still going to if they're into you enough to start giving you money, they've already become possessive. So even if you give them the money back, you're gonna have to deal with them. And I'm saying you're gonna have a fight. It's gonna be a fight from them. Why you won't take the money? So that's gonna be an incident. If you don't do that in public, right? If that's behind closed doors, it's going to be some type of domestic incident that's going to occur. You cannot reject women who are into you without them having a fit. They're going to have a fit. That's what that is. Really just a temper tantrum.
Understood. You know, we just agree to disagree. Understood. No problem.
So, Platinum, you're saying that they're going to use that money as like a trump card in an argument to say, well, I invested in your shit. You owe me, da 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 da.
Yeah, you. She owns you. She owns you. Now I'm saying over time, obviously, you can break away from her. But I'm just saying, if a woman gives me $7,000 and I give it back, she's obviously having some feelings about me. She's going to have a temper tantrum. Why you won't take the money? You want to fuck other bitches. You ain't shit, which is called a fight. I don't know. I don't know the women you guys have dealt with, but a lot of women I've dealt with, they're very aggressive. So they tend to hit and shit like that. So
you gotta leave them broads alone.
That goes back to that true sexualized energy that I was just talking about.
That's that masculine energy, absolutely.
Hey, somebody said it's gonna be problems anyway, so don't get the money back. But let me shout out to Lance Brown. He says Justin Bieber has receipts and uses them effectively. Yep, Justin Bieber handled a Me Too situation exactly how he's supposed to handle it. Some bitches lied, they could drop the receipts, and he filed a lawsuit. He filed a lawsuit back on them hoes. That's how you handle the shit, guys.
I can't wait to the end of that. I want to see the end results.
Yeah, I want to see the end of that too. Go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna stay abreast on that. I'm gonna be following that joint. But yeah. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull it up right now.
I mean, you look at Cosby. These allegations were 40 years old. 40. And the man's sitting in jail behind him.
At his age too. Just think about they normally don't put guys in jail when they're that old.
40-year-old accusations that couldn't be proven. They couldn't. How could you?
I haven't even been alive for 40 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, dog. That shit was terrifying. And the broad that got him put in jail, he had settled with her like in 2006. He settled with her.
And she was gay.
I mean, it's the level of insanity, dog. It's terrifying.
It wasn't her. It was the prosecutor, the guy in Pennsylvania. He wanted to. I think he used it to try to get elected, and he did the Me Too thing, like he was going to bring justice on this Cosby thing. So then
justice had been served. They settled out of court in 2006.
Okay, I'm saying the prosecutor.
But real quick, let me read something real quick. Let me show you guys something real quick. I'm not gonna read the whole article. I'm just gonna see. Look, Justin Bieber has filed $20 million defamation lawsuit against two women who accused him earlier this week of sexual assault. Enough said. This is how niggas need to start handling that shit, dog. Stop playing with these hoes. They come out and say some stupid shit, man. Get on their ass. It doesn't cost them much to file a lawsuit. Have your receipts. It's an automatic W. Automatic. And I'm gonna be following up on this case. We're gonna see because this is gonna be it's actually gonna be what you call it's gonna set the precedent for people who make these false allegations on social media. It's gonna set the precedent. So we need to be shout out to Justin Bieber, man. This is just a month ago. $20 million lawsuit because that's how much he might have lost if this was true, man. So shout out to Justin Bieber, man. Shout out to him, man, for real, because he went after her, man. He ain't playing. My bad, y'all.
June Cleaver was on your screen down there, right there, right. Go down. It said black and white picture. Not just happened. We was talking about it. The
Which one?
woman from Beaver. She was right on the screen. That was a hell of a coincidence, you know.
This one right here.
No, go down there. It's a black
Right
and
here?
white picture of a white woman. Go down, go down. Yeah, that's her right there. That white woman. Just so happened. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Barbara.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Consequences.
crazy.
It's all about consequences. Being nice, trying to talk shit through. No, they have to suffer consequences. And shout out to Justin Bieber. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Shout out to him, man. And this is just last month or end of June. So man, I can't wait. I hope he motherfucker takes them for all they got, man. I'm tired of these hoes, man.
For
I'm
real.
seriously, man. This shit is fucking up the
For
money. It's
real.
fucking up the life. They doing this because they can't compete. And they shouldn't be able to compete. They're women. They're doing it because they don't want to be up under a man. So they use every tool they can to try to be on your level, which is other men doing stupid shit like this, man. But look, man, shout out to Justin Bieber, man. I will be following that case, y'all. And when we get a verdict on that, I will be matter of fact, damn, I guess it is some updates. According to July, now there's an update, July 17th. The court says that, let me share this. Justin Bieber can subpoena Twitter for the accuser ID. Oh shit! So he's trying to subpoena the Twitter ID. Hey, what do you niggas been blowing your nose off stream? Just snorting on the goddamn mic, all stream. You nigga, hey, dog, one of y'all might have to got some sinuses, or if you need some turmeric or something, I got you, man. But one of you niggas just been snorting all stream. Hey, but look, so I guess it is an update from a couple weeks ago. I guess the court is allowing Justin Bieber to subpoena Twitter. So if he said to subpoena to Twitter, that means he actually Twitter has to give the identities of the women who accused him. So Twitter has to give the actual ID, and once they give them the email so they can look up the person's information. And so I guess in the lawsuit, it's still a Jane Doe situation. So they just got the Twitter ID. This is even better. So now so now the people try to hide behind those accounts, those ghost accounts, and talk bad about your name. Now I guess you're going to be able to subpoena these social media companies for these identities and get to it. So this is an update, and we're gonna be following this case, man. Yeah, we're gonna follow this in the future, man. Yep. Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead. Yep.
No, I was just saying that's an important precedent. If that works, yeah, that's going to be extremely important, man. So absolutely, shout out to the young man, man. Just I mean, it's so obvious what we're up against. You brothers you've got to come up with some truly non-negotiable behavior that once a woman engages in it, man, you run from her. If a woman ever says my body, my choice, you run from her. If she ever says men and women should be equal, you run from her. Let me break down this equality thing for a minute. Okay, so how many grown heterosexual men do you know that provide and protect other grown heterosexual men, and it not be a father-son thing? You don't know any. Grown heterosexual men don't provide and protect for grown heterosexual men. So because all men are created equal, you have the opportunity to go out there and make a way for yourself and plant your flag and be able to take care of yourself. But women and children are supposed to be provided for and protected, in the perfect sense of the world. So when a woman demands equality, you need to advise her, then I have no business providing and protecting for you, because I would never provide for and protect an equal. Why would I need to do that?
That's a good point.
Everything.
That's a good point, brother. Why would I provide and protect for an equal? That's a good fucking point.
Absolutely. I have no business providing for protecting an equal. If we're in the house together, the first bump in the night, I'll go check. The second one, you get the fuck up and check it. Okay? June's mortgage payment, I'll pay it. July's, you pay it. Because we're equal, right? You have to call their bluff, man. Don't be afraid of them. Call their fucking bluff. They talk out of both sides of their mouths. You want protection, yet you don't want a man to control you. protection requires a modicum of control over your behavior so you don't go out here getting in a bunch of fucking trouble. I have to control you to a certain degree. Stop letting them run nonsense out of both sides of their mouths. They are the most contradictory creatures you will ever come across. And if you just hit them with logic, all they can do is run. That's it.
Well,
I saw just a tweet yesterday. It said,
go ahead, Platinum. Hold on, bro. You next, straight. Go ahead, Platinum. Go ahead, Platinum.
No. When they want to be with you, when they want you to be their man, they tend to, submit. They don't constantly fight you all the time for, with equality. But my position on that, because I hear you guys talk about that, is that wasn't coming from black women. That's white. The whole equal rights, that's a white woman's movement. Now they threw black women and non-white women in it for the numbers, but that hasn't improved the so-called fight, for equal rights and stuff. That hadn't really improved the lives of black women. Now that was a white woman's movement. Feminism is a white woman's play. Now, do you find Twitter littered with so-called black feminists? Yeah, but it's not really them. It's coming. That's white women. And that's white women's assault against white men, because the white men have all the power, and it's they're cracking it open. But I'll tell you right now, I don't think that black women are really. There's some of them. But I don't think that feminism was really an issue with them. Not like that, because it hadn't really been that problem. Now they're controlling.
Let me give you some numbers, Platinum. You're absolutely right when you say feminism found its roots in white American history. You're absolutely right. But if we look at today, 55% of white women voted against feminism in the last election. 95% of black women voted for feminism.
Okay, now you want me to discuss that?
Oh, sure, go right ahead.
We got a larger issue now. We're dealing with white women who they said it's baffling how they'll vote against their own best interest. Now, okay, you said, well, let's throw that talking point because they're not voting against their best interest. Well, some people believe that they were racist because they said Trump represents a particular part of racism, which
I don't believe that for a minute.
Which white women don't have an issue with, especially when. So that's why you have this huge group. That's what I'm saying. Look at this. You got all these black women, 95% voting against the guy, and then you got white women by, like you say, 52% voted for him. So that's telling me that there's something going on within that group of women. There's a divide somewhere.
Platinum, black women for the last 40 years have voted 90+ for the Democrat nominee. Black women are leftists and feminists, Platinum.
Okay, I agree with you on the feminist part, but hold up. Some of them, but also when you're dealing with the ones who vote, the ones who vote, because a lot of them don't vote. And two, it's more of the Republican Party is not offering black people anything that they want. So the Democratic Party is offering them, it's crumbs, and there is an agenda within the Democratic Party, but it's also, it's like racism. Like, what we're gonna do about this racism?
I don't see racism as that big of a problem, Platinum. I just don't.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to, but they do. And they vote in a way, well, you said 95%, 40%, with the last 40 years, 40%. They see it as a problem.
So you think black women are out there every day suffering from oppressive racism?
Actually, you want to be honest, if you look at the workforce, they suffer more than anybody.
Black women? How?
Just jobs, as far as promotion, everything.
Black women are the first hired. They're a twofer. They're a minority and they're black. They're a twofer, Platinum. They get hired over us all the time.
Yeah, hold on, Platinum. I'm gonna need you to explain that. How are black women oppressed more than anybody else, brother? I need to hear this.
No, okay. Within the job market where they're working, you have a lot of jobless black men who are not even in the job market. When black women go for promotions, they're passed over. As far as them being mothers, that's ignored. They have to do work harder, just as much within under the purview of white women who are controlling the companies.
Platinum.
white men who are controlling the
Hold
companies.
on, hold on. It's white men. Hold on, hold on, dog. Hold on. I'm not understanding you because Lil Big Nate is kind of right. Like they get special preferential treatment. They're a double minority. They get deep promotions. I mean,
Okay, well,
usually it's a white man running the company, and I mean, black women. That's why they love work so much. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to like even with the pregnancy thing. That goes for all women. That's why they don't get paid as much because they got to take maternity leave and stuff like that.
But
I'm not.
it's been
Go ahead.
proven. It's been proven they're treated differently than their white counterparts. They're all women, but when it comes down to that, they're treated differently.
Well,
when you say double minority, right? That once again, that wasn't implemented by black people. You talking about affirmative action and stuff like that? None of that. That was somebody. That was the Nixon administration supposedly doing it the right or wrong. Okay, that became minority, which is a nebulous term. You know, it could be anybody. It could be gays now. It could be the Latino who climbs across the border. He's eligible for affirmative action. Well, who oppressed him? It certainly, you know, he was born in Mexico. A lot of black people go look at college admission, especially black men. Now, I agree with you on that. Black men, when you look at our percentages, we don't go to college in a large percentage. Black women go way more than us, but you got Latinos, you got other, and white women now. Tommy claimed it was Title IX, but white women who qualify for minorities, they're getting all those benefits. That doesn't bleed back to black people.
Platinum. Go down to the DMV, it's 90% black women. Go down to the Department of Social Service, it's 90% black women. Go down to the Department of Transportation in DC. I guarantee you it's at least 60-70% black women. Platinum, you gotta let this racism and oppression stuff go, bro. You gotta let it go, bro.
Okay, I'm saying those are government jobs. Those are not white collar jobs. When you talk about affirmative action and stuff like that, those are that's college. That's when you graduate college.
Bruh, black women are not suffering all this oppression and racism. They're just not. Black people on the list of the top 10 problems of Black America, racism is number 11.
Dude, no. Racism is like number 100. Okay,
I was trying to be nice.
This white supremacy racism thing. This is what holds us back. We have every opportunity to create anything you want in 2020, and it's been like this for like the past 50 years.
Platinum, I want you to consider this, Platinum. With the advent of the internet, racism is almost. It doesn't even apply. People won't even know who you are. They won't even know who you are.
I'm so tired of hearing about
now.
No. What I'm saying is you made the statement about why do they vote for the last 40 years for the Democrat? Why did they vote about 98% for Democrats? I said racism. You said you don't agree. I said they do. They believe that.
Now you're right. Now Platinum. See, you should have just stopped there because you tried to validate it. No, you're right. They do perceive.
They do.
Black women do. And you know what? Because I know I got family members, right? Black women who are, highly educated, got these good jobs, but yet they're talking to me about white supremacy, how white supremacy is holding them back, but they're making six figures.
And
educated, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's part of the problem of leftist ideology. It ruins you. It absolutely ruins you. These women are driving $800 a month leased BMWs, talking about racism. Stop it. You're bragging about having bloody shoes on, $2,000 goddamn Louboutins, and you're talking about racism.
Wait, what you call them?
What they Cardi B blood.
What they call
Louboutins?
Yeah,
Christian Louboutins.
Was
it is that what you mean?
I don't know. I thought it was called Louis Vuitton. I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to that shit. I don't pay attention.
Christian Louboutin is the red soled shoes.
Yeah,
okay, see, I don't know. That shit,
yeah, those are the red soled shoes. So, bro,
no,
I ain't got no drips. So I don't know about none of that. I ain't got no drips.
Yeah, neither do I.
They're red bottoms. Little Big Nate. That's what they call them now. Red bottoms.
Yeah. They're called red bottoms. For sure.
Not red soled shoes. Now, I said you're right, but I'm saying that ain't what they call them down here.
No. Bro, I used to live in Memphis. I used to live in Memphis. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, man, we just disagree on the racism thing, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal today. I think the focus on racism holds us back. We use it as an excuse for our failures. When people who are much more melanated than us come here, hop off a boat, and in 10 years they own a roofing company. Why is that? They have darker skin than many of us. If it's about racism and hate of melanated people, these people would not be thriving. We have a unique experience in this country. We've suffered. You're absolutely right. But today, racism is not that big of a problem for us. It's just not. And it holds us back, man. It ruins us. We are losing. We collectively make 1.2 trillion every year as Black people. That should be double. How could we be the 12th richest nation in the world if we were a country with $1.2 trillion and we live in a country that's plagued with tons of racism? How did we get the 1.2 trillion? It's white people that give us a lot of these jobs, bro. Look, how about we develop our talents and our skills and we get in here and we compete? We're one of the most creative people on the planet. We can win.
Why do you think they're not doing that though?
Who's they? Us? Black people?
Yeah.
Because we're largely Democrats. Our minds are poisoned by this idea. Young Black boys are told you're never going to be able to achieve anything.
What would you identify people who don't vote?
I know. I respect. Look, being a conservative, I believe in your freedom to do what you want with your life. You should not be compelled to do anything you don't believe in. If there's not a political person that inspires you to come out and vote, that's the problem with the politician. The politician is supposed to inspire you. It's supposed to motivate you to support them, speak on their behalf, and come out and vote for them. And if we got a bunch of shitty politicians across the scope, yeah, a lot of Americans they're not gonna participate. But also the problem is a lot of Americans are ill-informed. They operate on this idea that somebody owes them something, they're entitled to something, everything is supposed to be equal. No. You're supposed to have an equal opportunity to win. Mm-hmm. And I got to be honest, I think that there is largely in America that at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, why are all these other people trying to come here? Many of these people are as dark or darker than us. Why are they coming here? Why are they winning? And so many of us aren't. Number one, we're not raised with our fathers. Number two, Black women run the Black community, and any woman is I don't care what color she is, a woman's going to run your society into the ground because they don't put the important things first. They put their own selfish needs first.
Okay, now hold up right there. Now, how come that's not a sexist comment? Now, look, you guys assume you know how I stand. I don't. I'm just offering some pushback.
Sure.
We're just talking, man. It's all Gucci. It's all Gucci.
Absolutely.
That statement you just made, why is that not a sexist comment?
Platinum.
That's exactly what they would say, right? If you said what you just said.
It's Platinum, you are absolutely correct. And guess what I would say? I don't care what you think it is. We have to stop caring. When I was on Bernard Riley's show and I did my Donald Trump presentation, I said, if Donald Trump is a racist, I don't care. That's just the point. Stop caring. Stop caring what Black women or feminist and fat, ugly women think about what you say. Fuck them. Fuck them. You don't like what I say? You have every right not to like it. But look at my life. Look at the tangibles that I have. And then you can determine whether or not my beliefs I've made my life better or worse. Okay? Successful Black men. I was on Prophet of Thoughts channel and I said, Brother Xavier, I want to ask you something. And look, I've said before, I'm not a Republican. I'm a conservative. I said, Brother Xavier, how many Black conservative Republican men do you know? Brother Xavier owns a mechanic shop. He said, I know about 5 of them. I said, really? I said, okay. I said, Brother Xavier, how many Black Democrat men do you know? He said, yeah, I know a bunch of those, man. Yeah, I probably know 10, 15 of them. I said, Brother Xavier, how many broke Black Republican conservatives? Brother Xavier started laughing uncontrollably. He said, brother, I don't know any of them.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
When's the last time you met a broke black conservative? You can say talk shit about.
You have never in
talk
your
shit about
life,
them, but you don't see you don't see no broke black conservative.
you
That's a
will
good
never
fucking
in
point.
your life
Hold on,
meet a broke
go
black
ahead, Platinum.
conservative.
Go ahead, respond, Platinum.
They're here. They're here, right in my city. They're broke conservative. Well, blue collar.
That's not broke.
That's not broke though, bro.
Okay,
That's
okay,
not broke.
okay.
Bro.
What I'm saying is, where you tend to find them, though, is within the church. And what I'm saying is, a lot of they're conservatives because of their religious views, and people give them pushback, like, how can you vote this way? But they're because of their religion, they're against homosexuality and abortion. They refuse to accept those issues. They can't vote for the Democrats. Well, they don't have any money. They don't have any money. I've seen them living.
What do you mean money? Like, what do you mean? I mean, because I'm talking about like broke. Though. I mean, just because they might.
Yeah, they may not be wealthy.
I don't know if you call them broke. Though I've never met a black conservative who's like literally, I'm struggling, struggling.
You will never in your life meet a broke black conservative, bro. I'm sorry. It's not. Listen, Platt. It's not that when you become a quote unquote Republican, they give you a $500,000 check if you're a black guy. No. What it is it's the principles that undergird a conservative's life make them all the more probable to be successful. That's what it hard work, traditional family values, shit like that. It helps you become successful.
I know about conservatism, bro. There's a term that was coined about black conservatives out here who are, average or whatever, or just regular dudes or dudes who like Trump. They refer to them as neck bone Republicans in the sense that they're eating neck bones and they're voting for Republicans. So saying that's out here all over. So no, it's just an insult, but that's what I'm saying. So they're not all driving Mercedes Benz. They're not all business.
No one said that, Platinum. We said broke. You're changing.
Well,
You're changing the definition, Platinum.
A lot of them are broke. I'm just saying they're not.
Hold on, let me rephrase the Platinum. Do you know any bummy black conservatives?
No, but I do. Now look, hold up.
There we go. Let's clarify. Yeah, okay.
All right.
They're conservative. Hold on. I wouldn't say they're conservative, but there are some black men who are very, very hood. Let me put it like that. But they love Trump. They love Trump.
Awesome. That's cool.
And yes, it is. And it is a lot of hood niggas fucking with Trump now. That is coming. That is low key. I've been hearing on the internet. I've been hearing my ears to the streets. It's a lot of hood niggas that fuck with Trump low key. But that's another story. But to my point, Platinum. So like I just said, you said it out your mouth. You don't know any black bummy conservative. But how many black bummy liberals do we know now?
Millions.
I'm on Platinum. How many black bums we know we talk about Obama?
Well, a lot of if they're voting, but I'm just saying when you're dealing with that type of dude, to me, I don't see them as voters. I don't think they care enough to go vote. Now they might like Obama, and they might, if you talk to them, be quote unquote liberals. I don't think they show up at the polls though. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Well, barely anybody show up. I mean, what's the voting percentage of this country? Like half people show up or something? I don't know.
I think it was 63, 64. Well, 65% of blacks voted in the last election, I believe, which is down. It was down considerably from 69 or 70% in the last Obama election.
Yeah, if Obama, everybody went out and showed out. But go ahead.
No, Platinum, we just agree to disagree, bro. We have two different philosophies, and that's fine.
Well, actually, I voted Republican a couple of times in my life, but I'm just saying I understand both sides of it, and I'm not a political a pundit, And you talk about Don Lemon and MSNBC and stuff. I'm at Fox News or whatever. I don't, I know where they're coming from and what they're trying to do, but I don't think that politics is the reason black people are suffering. I just don't think that is. Now we just disagree.
So what is the reason, brother?
I'm not here to just pull it out of my pocket and say, okay, here's the man.
Because I agree with you, Platinum. I don't think politics is the reason to either.
I agree too.
I agree with that.
Well, it's not. It's okay. You have to nuance that. We are suffering because we're depending on politics instead of depending on our ingenuity and our hard work. That's the problem. We're thinking politics will save us. We're thinking the Democrats are going to come and do this for us. We march in the street and say, give me justice and give me a job. And that is the stupidest thing you can do. So in a sense, it's our dependency on politics that's ruining us. Instead of depending on, you develop your talents, you find out what you're good in, and you get in here and you compete and you make money. These white people will give you their money if you have a quality product, a good service. Hell, some of these white folks with their guilt, they'll give it to you before they give it to their own.
Oh, that is 100, man. And
Wow.
Big Nate, you hitting the head. You they don't dog. And I take every advantage. I'm not looking for no handout, but if some white folk, if I'm doing business and they trying, you know what, Black Lives Matter. You know, they got some sympathy, the sympathy wave, nigga. I'm taking full advantage. Nigga, fuck it. You wanna, what I'm saying? They try to make up for their conscience. And I don't agree with white guilt and none of that shit. But look, man, if they gonna goddamn, if they gonna do it, I mean, fuck it, dog. I'm gonna just
Bruh, check this out.
In my opinion, anybody, I'm talking about your chat or listening now. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. If you want to make you some money on YouTube, get you a conservative mega hat YouTube channel.
Yep.
They're gonna come. They're gonna come.
Well, that's what I'm
being black and having that point of view.
Nigga, them white folks are gonna fuck. Platinum. How many? I could have been. Do you know how many white folks will hit me up in the inbox? Dude, I could have been made this. O'Shea talks about this too. Niggas like him, niggas like me, nigga. I could have, and I fuck with Trump, nigga. We could have donned that hat, nigga. I could be a millionaire, dog. I promise you, I'll be just like that nigga King Face. But I'm just not my stilo. But Platinum is 100% right on that one.
Bruh, that's well, not exactly, but that's what I'm about to do. In about a month,
get to it.
Bruh, in about a month, I'm working on the graphics for the banner of the site and stuff. The name of my show is going to be The Right Side with Napalm Nate. And I'm not good. I don't wear MAGA hats. I don't wave the American flag. I'm a conservative, and I understand some black people's issue with black conservatism. Black conservatives can come off like they're absolving white America of every wrong thing they did. America's perfect. There's no such thing as black or police violence. That's not the kind of black conservative I am. I can't speak for others. I can only speak for me. I don't absolve America of our history and shit. However, what's that?
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. And, we'll see how it goes, But Platinum is absolutely right.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it because I don't, I just couldn't do it. But if those are your leanings, and where I do think you're gonna make a mistake, and I'm not telling you what to do with your channel,
Sure.
You got to live with your own, you got to live with your integrity. But if I did do it, I would be that type of conservative because that's what they want. I understand. I wouldn't be fair-minded. I wouldn't be fair-minded because they don't want to hear fair-minded. They want you to be an ultra-conservative, totally one way.
That is true too, though. I do got it. There is some truth to what Platinum's saying. No,
absolutely, he is. But I'm going to say this about me. I think my oratorical skill is such that I'll win them over anyway.
Okay.
Even if I'm not a MAGA hat wearer. I think
Platinum is right. I don't know though. If you go down that path, you're gonna make a lot of money. But they do. They do want a one way.
They almost have like a litmus test for you.
Yeah. They don't want to hear anything else. That is true. That is true. Shout out to
we'll see. We'll see how it works. Y'all keep an eye. I'll come on Ramil's show when I'm ready to launch it. How about that?
Facts. Anytime, man. Let me check. What's up, Tontai? We said broke black conservative wear. I can see past the money. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, like I said, I've never seen one, but that's just me. Shout out to we got Mike V in the building. Black Brain Trust. What's up? He says, what you're referring to is destitute. Being conservative and middle class doesn't absolve you from anything. Policy wise, as Tim Scott, Mike V wasn't gonna let that slide. Shout out to Mike V and the Black Brain Trust. I gotta go back over to the Black Brain. It's been a while since I've been over. I gotta head over there. We gotta do a show. Shout out to Mike V. Make sure you guys also subscribe to the Black Brain Trust. Gotta go back over there sometime. But even though we disagree on politics, but what would you say to that, Big Nate?
Okay, what you're referring to is destitute. Being conservative and middle class does not absolve you from anything. I'm not sure I understand what he means. Doesn't absolve you from
when we was talking about I guess he's talking about just because you're not destitute, just being a conservative doesn't absolve you from any policy that you might be responsible for. I guess he's saying just because black conservatives are not broke, they're not absolved from anything policy wise. That's what I'm getting from.
Well, see, this is the thing about having a conservative mindset. You understand that the quality of your life is directly related to what you do. The government's going to do what they do. I don't have a tremendous amount of control over the actions they take. What I can do is make sure I'm frugal with my money. What I can make sure is that I live in a place that has a low tax rate, so I get to keep more of my money. Conservatives are usually very strategic thinkers because we know we can't depend on anybody. We don't march in the street begging for jobs and justice. We just don't do that. We know that it's 100% on us, the quality of my life. Okay? So if that answers Mike V, then that's it.
So people shouldn't. Like, I don't agree with any of that. I don't agree with Black Lives Matter, but I'm just saying, like, they are American citizens, so people shouldn't march. When were they marching for jobs? I missed that one. You said
brother, they have been the 1864 march. Well, I don't know, the 1863 march.
1863.
No, I'm sorry, 1963. The 1963 march on Washington was about jobs and justice. Jobs and justice.
You didn't
when 50 years prior, we weren't begging for jobs. We had thriving communities all over the country. That we, bruh, there have been.
What's your opinion of Black Wall Street? Was it Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Black Wall Street was a town of thriving, industrious black men, primarily black men, running a community with, I believe, 30 restaurants, 5 hotels, and Platinum. They were all Republicans. Do you know why? Do you know how I know? Because the Klan was Democrat. I promise you, I would put my life on it that the white guys that came to burn down Black Wall Street, they were Democrats because the Klan is Democrat.
Okay, hold on. So you don't think there was a?
Wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. You said.
I see where he's going. I'm just go ahead. No, go ahead.
I had a question. You said the Ku Klux Klan was Democrats.
Ramil, they were Democrats. The Klan.
No, I just wanted you to repeat it. That's all. I just wanted you to repeat it. That's all.
Came out of the Democrat Party.
But wait a minute. But that's not why they burned down Black Wall Street.
Brother, no, what I'm doing is showing you that the men that came to burn down Black Wall Street, they were Democrats. They were Klansmen.
But that's not why.
Platinum, let me finish. Let me finish, Platinum. And the community that they burned down were a bunch of black male Republican businesmen. Those are the facts.
This is ridiculous. You know what, bro? They burned it down because of somebody was accused of rape, which was false, and it was a racial thing. What
bro? They didn't need any reason. These crackers didn't need a reason to burn the town down. They come in and they do what they want, and if that's the reason, who cares? Who cares? That's the reason they slaughtered people and they burned the town down.
Okay, I agree with that. Now, why do you care which political party they represented?
You know why I care, Platinum? Because from 1865 to 1963, the black marriage rate was over 80%, and we were over 60% Republican. And again, I'm not telling you to become a Republican, but we had a certain set of principles. Platinum, let me finish. We had a certain set of principles we lived our lives by. After the Civil Rights Act, LBJ, a Democrat, said, I'll have these niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years. We're ever since the Civil Rights Act, we've been voting Democrat, and now look at Black America. Look at Black America, Platinum. Tell me you like what you see, sir.
Hold on. So we're pro-marriage now? Because
I don't believe I've always been pro-black nuclear family. I don't know about you.
No, I don't believe in marriage, though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pro-black nuclear family. Platinum.
Okay. No, I didn't know. I didn't know Ramil. I didn't know he was pro. You pro-marriage, Ramil?
Oh, see, you're trying.
Fuck no, come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Do you see the game?
But here's the thing. I let everybody rock though. Man.
Do you see the game Platinum's playing?
I'm playing the game. You're a trip. All right, bro.
I let everybody rock though. But y'all know where I'm at with it. Y'all know I'm like, but that's cool. I'm cool with the married men. I'm cool with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? All y'all good.
Bruh. Look, Platinum, I heard you on a panel a few days ago. You said that black women have jobs, black women have apartments, black women have money, and you said, man, things are good because you like fucking on hoes.
No,
And
I
that's
didn't say that. I just said no. I didn't say. But
you
you know,
said
it
things
doesn't
are
matter.
good. That's exactly what you said, Platinum.
No,
You
I didn't
said
say things. I
things
said
are
they have
good.
no. I said that modern. Well, you know what? Actually, my argument is not even structured off black women. It's structured off white women, because what you thought, what you heard me talking about is that times have changed, and these women, as they get more and more rights, are they're not dependent on men to provide the protection. The women, you know.
Platinum, you're 100% correct, Platinum.
But hold up, it's not based on. I'm saying it's affecting black people, but it's more affecting white women. It's more affecting white men and white women.
Platinum, I'm not worried about white men and women. I'm worried about the fact that 8 out of 10 black children don't have their father in the house.
And you know, there's a statistic about that they said they lump blacks into the minority when they get those.
Oh, so it's not real, Platinum?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So that falls on the Native American, Asian, but that's fine.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on.
What I'm saying
I can't let you get. Hold on.
He quoted a statistic. He has a right to his statistics. Go ahead and quote your statistics. Now, if you ask me,
hold on, Play. I do gotta ask you. Hold on. You telling me I can't let you get that one. Hold on. You telling me that because that's a statistic that one of the reasons this whole space exists. So you saying that single mother wedlock rate is not skewed because it's including all minorities outside of black people?
Yeah, I mean, you have to go right for black people because they have a way to do it. It's a particular way, and they say that a lot of times.
So what's the true single motherhood rate for black people?
You'd have to go find it out. I don't know, but it's
because hold on. Because you know the statistics do specifically point out like
black,
non-Hispanic, black Americans. That's what it says.
It is, but if there's one large group that a lot of people draw those stats from, and they put it on because it's labeled as non-whites. That's what they say. It's non-white, and it's been people added to black, but they're saying non-white. Now you can go in there deeper where they'll give you each specific group the rate, but they said a lot of times it's just non-white. So people say, well, that's black.
No,
It
specifically said, hold on, Platt. Now you okay, I understand. You just said some good. I can't let you get to that. No, they are talking about black or African American single mother rate. They're not talking about any other groups that's lumped in because they separate them all by categories. You know, they put the Indians and then they put the white in the category. Then on top of that, we see it in everyday life, but brother, I mean, I can't.
Marriage is becoming a outdated custom because of our technological advancements in modern society. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm supposed to be going to a debate with MOT about it.
Shit! What the fuck?
Modern women versus.
I saw that on Xavier's channel.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Now, my position of what is ancient women? I'm not saying ancient, but I'm just saying like a Ward Cleaver, a Wheezy Jefferson versus
traditional. Women. It's called traditional.
Yeah, traditional.
So what's the debate? It's modern women versus traditional women.
Yeah, and now hold up. He put that out there. He put me on the side of representing modern women. Now I'll tell you up front. Now I can do the debate, but that you don't know my opinion about that because a lot of that I don't agree with modern women. But
okay, so but you and MOT disagree on so much. Why don't you find a debate on something that y'all? Because I know y'all don't been back and forth about game or whatever. Why don't you have
Well, no, they want traditional women. I'm saying I know how to adjust to modern women, and then and I'm saying I'm not even talking about what's going on within the African American community. I'm talking about what's going on in the white community where birth rates, marriage, all of that stuff is down. Yeah. Because as we become more and more modernized, right? Women are working longer. Women are putting off marriage, putting off having kids, and that's affecting all of us.
Okay, can I address this? I want to address what you said, Platt. Yes, women have jobs, women have money, women women have apartments and cars. That's all well and good. Did you also know that 1 out of every 4 American women is on an antidepressant? 25% of the American women, not just black women, American women are on antidepressants. Did you know that when polled, women are more depressed and miserable than they've ever been since they've been polling the subject?
No, you know what? You're right. So
Well, let me finish. Let me finish, Platt. Let me finish, please. I'm sorry. That's my phone. Just it'll cut off in a
You got
minute.
a house phone, my nigga?
Oh well, it's a work phone. It's the company phone.
Is that a landline though?
Yeah, it's a landline for the insurance company. Yeah. But,
Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't heard that shit in a minute. That shit took me back.
Bosley phone.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
All right. Nigga, whatever. But Platinum, black women are largely a heap of wreckage, and you have to sift through this wreckage to try and find one that is not almost completely ruined. The stats say it all, Platinum. 80% overweight, 56% clinically obese. 49% of black women have an STD, according to the CDC, genital herpes. Black women represent 7% of the population. They almost account for half of all the abortions in the country since 1974. Black women are a certifiable mess, Platinum. Now, if it's just about fucking them, fine. You can fuck them. You can fuck them more now than you ever could. If I wanted to have sex with 40-year-old black women, I could sleep with a different one every single day for 30 days. They could be they'd be lined up around the block. I don't have any interest in that. Our black women are a mess, and there's a small contingency of black men that are an absolute fucking mess too. But it's a much smaller group of black men than it is of black women. In my opinion, things are not good. Things are terrible if your primary concern is that we have a functioning society of black people in America, because now we don't. It's almost gone.
This is my response to what you just said, right? We're about to have, I don't know, it might not happen. We're about to have a female vice president, possibly, right?
No, we are not.
Hopefully not.
Okay, let's go with this assumption that this happens. Now you saying hopefully not. Okay, it might not happen. I'm just saying let's go with the assumption that it happens. If that happens, you're going to see women in his cabinet. Now they've already got you. Like I just said, a woman could shoot me right now and say I was beating on her, I was abusive boyfriend, and they'll just, they'll put the toe tag on and give her a cup of coffee. As long as she say it right and it's believable, they won't even question.
That's crazy. She can kill you. She can kill you in your sleep and say you was beating her, and she'll get off scot-free.
Just that simple. So they already got that power. They're going to get more. My statement is you have to adjust to change. My statement is not, hey, we can make the 1950s, the 1920s come back the way they used to be. I'm just simply saying my position is no, that's not going to happen. That's not a realistic goal. What's realistic is knowing how to modify or change your behavior so that you can still, like you said, avoid them or whatever, or find the ones who are down for your program. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? And that's kind of what I talk about. Adapting to what's really going on. Like I've said that plenty of times, like the past is not coming back, y'all. Yeah, that's why I talk about the online dating and keeping a rotation, keeping a new funnel coming in so you can keep up with the high velocity and turnover rate of today's mating arena. Just adapting to what's going on, using social media, how to set that, because Platinum is right to a degree. Like we do got to catch up because these females are operating on modern day principles and they getting ahead. They cutting heads off. They're operating on a modern day principle. They're using all these tools to get as much dick as they want, much attention, getting fulfilled for whatever they want till they get old and hit the wall, of course. But man, we still looking for the past while they living in the future. And that's why we get, I do think that there does have to be a level of adaptation for today's society.
And I agree completely with Platinum and with Ramil. In my estimation, there needs to be a civil war between black women. On one side, you have the miserable, disgusting, tattooed, hair-hatted, bastard baby-making black American female, and on the other side you have the feminine, physically fit, cooperative, convivial, and submissive black woman. Now, one side.
Hold on, dog. You saying that like it's all right.
No, you gotta let me finish.
Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
What you're saying.
Go
Now,
ahead.
one side is going to greatly outweigh the other. Okay, bro. It's going to be 10-1. Okay, and you can guess which side will have the
9.5 to point, not 9.9 to point.
Okay, bro. Exactly. Look, I'm not suggesting that there are millions of these wonderful black women to choose from. Unfortunately, there aren't. However, my problem with the quote unquote good black woman is that she's silent. When
Because
Ramil
she's sucking her husband's dick at the house.
Well, Ramil,
that's why they're sucking dick.
Okay,
that's why you not gonna hear from them. Okay, the point 0.0000 whatever 1% is at the crib sucking dick like she's supposed to.
I tell you what, Maria, whatever that percentage of quote unquote good black women is, the problem is that they're terrified of the sisterhood and they don't.
No, bro, they don't know anything about this. They're sucking dick at the crib. They don't know anything about none of this.
Okay, understood.
I mean, doesn't that make sense though? Like, if they're really serving, they would not know anything about none of this shit. They at the crib, just living their life. I don't know though. Maybe that's me. I don't know.
I understand. I definitely understand your position, Ramil. Black women, I think some of them are seeing the writing on the wall. I honestly do. This space has tons of black women that we see and tons of them that we don't, who ghost listen. Okay. They know that this is the only space they're getting any type of truth that may help them maneuver through life better. Because MSNBC, CNN, Huffington Post are not telling them anything that's going to help them in this environment. These women think they're winning when you look at every aspect of their life, and not only their lives, they can look at all the women in their family almost. None of them are winning. They're all miserable. They're all miserable. Black women can put on a facade and talk about, "Ooh, girl, I'm going to Hawaii and I'm driving a BMW M whatever." These broads are miserable. They are fucking miserable. Just look at your Facebook feed. 1 minute they find some nigger and they're celebrating, and 3 months later they're proclaiming how, "Oh, I'm not gonna let him ruin my life, and you'll never affect my faith in Jesus." And this shit is insane. I sit back and I laugh. I'm like, these women are absolutely fucking insane. They know that they're coming to the conclusion that, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to be up under the leadership of a man. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing what he tells me to do. And I'm not hoping that that's the outcome. You do what you want. In my life, black men are going to be fine. Especially black men who think for themselves and don't follow popular culture. We're going to be just fine. These brothers are making money. That's why I'm in this space. This ragtag group of owner-operator truckers and military dudes and this ragtag group of niggas. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be just fine, gentlemen. No worries.
Hey, that R is kind of hard.
What R? The nigga?
I did hear that. I was like, Dad.
Yeah, I got my work voice. Going. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! That was
Shout out to fantastic. Shout out to fantastic, man. But yeah, bro, we're gonna be just fine, man. Don't even worry. Watch the other side cannibalize themselves. Watch them destroy each other. Common, let's be honest. Common was one of those brothers on the left, and with all these programs and get down with the racism and all this other stupid shit, and now he's getting cannibalized. Just relax, gentlemen. Before you know it, hundreds of thousands of black men are not going to have anywhere else to go but here.
Somebody say you channeled your inner oppressor. Hey, that's all good. I got somebody says I got somebody they call me white supremacist too. They always tell me, because I said I'm gonna go employ black people and pay them minimum wage. I'm an oppressor when I said that. But Hey, man, it's what it is. Hey, Daniel, what's up, man? I see you just came up here. What's up, brother? Appreciate the support too, man. What's up, bro?
Oh, no problem. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? I'm on lunch right now. What's up?
What's up, man? Cooling another day, man. Another day cooling, man. Just gotta get this bullshit out the way, man. I had to do this for Common.
Yeah, for me, honestly, I just say just let these black women hang themselves. They're not going to change. Am I saying that there's not some, but let's be real. I'm not going to waste my time and my money to search for a good one. I think it's just a waste of time. Black women, they are what they are. They decided anti-family over the family. They want clout on Instagram. They're all about themselves. They'll do anything to get ahead, even if it's putting your black ass in jail. They don't give a fuck about us. And that's my take on it. They don't give a fuck. They really don't. Because if they did, this shit wouldn't be happening. They're all about themselves. They're just not good people in general. They're just not.
Unfortunately,
well, so this is going to be going to Patreon, courtesy of Little Big Patreon, and with the cherry on top by Daniel Marie.
Oh, my fault, bro. Oh, my fault, bro.
It's all good. I mean, you know, it's all good. You know, it's part of the game. You know, it's all part of the game. You know, try again tomorrow, or whenever. Try again tomorrow. And speaking of that, trying it tomorrow, I'm going to get up out of here and get at you niggas tomorrow. Because I got, you know, it's time to make some rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But I'm gonna let everybody get some closing statements. And then we appreciate all y'all for coming through, man. But I had to get on it, man. Common is the Chicago brother, man. That's a Chicago homie, man. I had to do that, man. I had to do that, man, for real, because I can't let no bitch ride on a Chicago homie like that with these lies. With her lying ass, goofy ass, post-wall, feminist haircut having ass. So let me get some closing statement. Daniel, since you came up last, go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Real quick, appreciate you fellas, Lil Big Nate, Platinum, Ramil, we're all in this together, man. As long as we know what we have to do, then we'll be straight. Don't give these women power, because if you do, then they're going to screw you up in the end. That's all I got to say.
Facts. True indeed. Appreciate you. Platinum, man. Go ahead. Any closing thoughts, man?
Yeah. Shout out to the panel, man. And Jaguar Wright is lying on Common. And I just personally think as black men, we've got to stand up to Me Too. Now, you know, I'm not a powerful black man, but I'm saying like a Jay-Z, if he was to come out and make a statement and just say, hey, look, I believe Common, and I think that he has a right to a fair trial. But at this point, you know, don't bother him. You know, if you Me Too him, that he still can do whatever projects he has coming up. Let's stand with Common. I think that we as black men, if we do want pushback against black women, we've got to stop running from them. You know, like I said, right now, I can't even go against the tweet. If I put something on the tweet, they're going to come after me. I can't even disagree with a tweet.
Yep.
So we got a long way to go, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. Little Big Name, man. Go ahead, man. Close the statements. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Platinum, all the other brothers on the panel. Shout out to Ramil. Turf Orca, that's hilarious, man. Salute to Turk Offer too, man. Yeah, just hold steadfast, brothers. The tide is turning. Things are shifting. It's just a matter of time before men, especially. And once we get the majority of men over here thinking like this and on this side, it's not even going to matter what the women do. You know, just stay steadfast in our beliefs. You know, keep your head down, work, man. It's going to be okay, bro. And what you see happening with Common, when you pledge yourself to that type of thinking and that side of the political spectrum, it's just a matter of time before your head's on the chopping block. Look at Nick Cannon, look at Jimmy Kimmel, look at Common. You could be the most steadfast soldier for leftism, liberalism, socialism. You eventually they're going to dig something up on you that is anti woke culture, and they're going to put your head on the chopping block too. Just make room for all the brothers that are on their way here. That's what we need to do.
Fast. I appreciate it. Hey, that shit is right, man. This nigga wrote the light. Ain't no nigga who wrote the light raping the bitch. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Hey, fantastic. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, man, finna get out of here, man. But go ahead, man. Anything you want to say, man?
Yeah, I see you throw the alley, man. So I'll take the alley.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, everybody go to Fantastic Channel. Let's go ahead, man. Go ahead, get the link in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go ahead
For
get
sure,
get that shit
definitely.
busting.
What's up?
Fantastic.
God damn it, fantastic! I got to get work done, man. Shit.
Hell no, niggas be distracted all day.
I know, man. Y'all fucking up my work, man. Jeez.
What's up, Mr. Fantastic? How you doing, brother?
I can't complain, bro. What's good with you?
Salute to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head up and keep kicking ass, man. We're all in this together. Fuck what anybody says.
Bro.
Yeah, man. Just to speak on the topic, man, before you shut it down, Ramil. Again, man, like you said, the whole thing that's going on with, it just shows you, bro. Nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe. Common has always been the straight-laced guy, the nice guy or whatever. And all of a sudden now, all it takes is an accusation, and it's this believe all women bullshit all over again. You know what I'm saying? And it's happened to black men, all the way back. And it's funny how black women always claim, oh, white women go get you locked up, they're gonna get you killed. But again, man, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's gaslighting. All right. The majority of these black men that's being put into the legal system, all right, is getting these charges for domestic violence and sexual assault and rape and all these things. They're not the majority white women. Okay, they're just not. So again, we've been told this lie for the longest time. And again, man, it's like you're behind enemy lines with your own people, man. Fucking friendly fire. So you just gotta be careful out, man. Shout out to Ramil, man. Hey, video everything, NDAs if necessary, and all this type shit. Because again, man, you never know. A bitch is literally waiting, bro, for you to make it big. Wait 30 fucking years or 15 years or 20 years and then make a claim. All right. And niggas got to take a book out of a page out of what's the little white boy's name?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, niggas got to take.
We talked about that earlier.
And lay the fucking hammer, bro. That's the only way these bitches are gonna stop is if not only do you want them for slander and libel, and you get them for every fucking penny they make for 3 fucking generations. If you can make them fucking have criminal charges, you do that too, because criminal and civil are 2 separate things. So by all means, man, all you got is your reputation, bro. It takes you a lifetime to fucking build it, and it takes only one fuck up to motherfucking throw the whole shit away. So all in all, man, you gotta be careful out here, man. And then old girl looking like Jesus Christ, man. I don't get it. These bitches is I saw her.
Yeah, you saw what you like. Yeah, she motherfucking looking. She's over with post wall, the usual categories, post wall.
It's always these unattractive
failure.
Yeah, looking like she she worked on a construction site or a railroad.
Yeah, exactly. It's straight.
Comment. I promise you, I don't see any point in time of Common having to fucking take anything from you. When, like I said, this niggas was fucking with the likes of some of the baddest fucking females in the industry, and he gonna take it from you? Come on, man.
Makes no sense, man. That shit crazy, man. But man. Fantastic going live, man. So y'all head over to his channel. Link is in the chat. He's putting it in the chat. We're gonna go over live. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, look, so everybody who placed the herbal orders, I'm about to go to the post office right now for the mail all them shits. Make sure. And if you are new to this channel, I see it's a couple new people like this nigga Bobby's veteran. I know he ain't no subscriber because he over here talking about this dumb shit. Talking about he confirmed comment. Yeah, so any new people on this channel, before you head out, make sure you subscribe to this channel because we be going ham pretty much every day. Or almost every day. So look, make sure you subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure you hit the Fantastic channel. We're gonna close this out with the y'all know the song I played earlier, the Simps anthem. These are the type of men that support the Me Too movement. So we're gonna close this out with the Simps anthem that supports Me Too movement. I'm gonna get at y'all later. Make sure y'all hit the Fantastic, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Shout out to Morgan Freeman for the 222, man. She said she looks like Bruce Sheldon. All right, so I'll holler at y'all later, and I'm gonna hit y'all up. Let's hear the Simps anthem one more time, man. Peace out.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. But you give it to a nigga anyway. Yeah, I made this song for Spit, and this is how it goes. And after this we'll fight, but that shit feels right. I pull the pennies to the side before I tell her good night. She said, nah, not tonight. I said, baby, you're fine. Yo, what's up in the sky? Spread your wings and just fly. You hallucinate every time we get high. Every time that I ride, you come to every lie. Believe all these lies. I tell her she's the one. She said, stop with the lies. Won't you pour me some wine? I ain't the one to wife. I'm the one who rides. One who never gets tired. The one you wife for pride. She keeps her eyes on the prize. She got the eyes of an owl. A princess with no crowd. I see her love demise throughout all these lies. Niggas told so much. Niggas sucked her dry. She want a nigga with coupe. She wanna jump out the roof. She got hair like a hoodie. She ain't humble, she a rude. She a dog, she my Scooby. And just lick her like a bootleg, like a bootleg, like a bootleg. She don't want your love. She don't want your touch. She just want respect. And she can be your girl. And you can be her man. Bring her up, meet me up. She say it's late, make a play. You really love me, you make it happen. Never happen, never happen. She an online mess, she got tennis ball breasts, her pussy girl still best, I put it in, I feel blessed, I still horny when she dressed, I still ain't came, she came, the fat ass look like face, I know that ass ain't faith, we by the window every place, she swear that you was so amazing, then she started talking about a baby, about a baby, about a baby, I don't want no baby, no baby, no baby, I don't want no baby, no baby, no baby, I don't want no babies, no babies, no babies, I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. You give it to a nigga anyway. I don't deserve your pussy. I don't deserve your pussy, but you give it to a nigga anyway. But you give it to a nigga anyway.